opening prayer, and I'll continue from there. Anyone can lead us in prayer. Thank you. And I'll continue from there. Anyone can lead us in prayer. Opening prayer, and I'll continue from there. Anyone can lead us in prayer. Thank you. Let me make sure somebody can unmute themselves. Sorry. Go ahead. You can unmute yourself. Go ahead. Adandimbo.
Eze bi n'eluigwe ọgọrọ a na-akpụ n'ala. Chukwu okike ya akpọgo. Eze bi n'eluigwe ụmụ gị agbakọnata. Nna m anyị na-eme ibe isi anyị na-eme ya ka anyị nọ na-eme. Onweghị ibe ọzọ anyị bụ n'obi awụ njem nwere onwe. Ya ka anyị na-eji ijie. Anyị wee na-asị gị ezi Chineke biko bịa ka ị nọnyere anyị. Chụọrọ anyị ka a lawa ajọ mmadụ ọkachasị ndị sabo. Ndị si na Biafra ya abịa ndị na-anụ ọgụ niile ebe a na-anụ ka ha wee fụdatị na Biafra ya abịa si Chukwu biko ọgụ nwa ya nụrụ anyị ya gọzie anyị Chineke gọzie ụmụ ife gọzie ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọnwụ na anyị niile anọ na ezi Chineke ma ana m akpọkwa gị n'isi awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike nọnyere m ihe gbaala m ya ume were dọkịta na-agwọ ya ọya Chineke biko ọkwago ka anyị nwee onye ọzọ otu aka aka na-akpọkwa n'isi ọbata obie udu akọ mmiri na mbiko ihe niile ugoko ọdị n'aka anyị eme nke anyị ji nwụrụ mmadụ ma agụ nwa ya eme nke iji wu Chukwu na m ana m asị aka ọwụna ụdọ ọwụna ezumezu ọwụna osi n'enu osi na ọwụ ikwu ọwụ ibe ọwụ onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ ndị ji ọbata obi eji awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asị m aka ha gbajie asị tinyere ha ọgbaghara ebe ọbụla ba nọ na tinyere ha ọgbaghara ọgbaghara tinye n'etiti ha Chineke pịaba m ụtarị mee ka ọkụgbuo ha na-arụ mee ka ezumezu ha niile ha saa kpọpụtara ya awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ọbata obi ya na m otu a ka si welekwa awa COS wee tinye gị n'aka nna m ọkwago nwa wike yoo onye emekwe nke o ji wụrụ mmadụ n'ọkwago Chukwu na-eme nwa onye na-enye ike ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ uke mmụọ uke mmadụ ebe ọsọkwa anya si onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ ọsọkwa wụrụ mụnwa na-eche echiche ọjọọ megide ihe asụ Chineke megide onye ọbụla na-emegide COS ayo ise ọwụrụ mụnwa na-emegide ya emegide m ise onye ọsọkwa ya wụrụ ebe ọsọkwaba na-agba ije ọ na-agba n'elu ọ na-agba ya n'ala ọ na-agba n'okpuru ala ọ na-agba n'elu bedi asụ Chukwu asụ megide ekwere ka ba binye ekwere ka nna m ọbịa onye ọsọ anya n'iwe emekwa na-ebele
All right, welcome back again to my channel. How are we all doing? Yes, I have to start off this program because there's no time. So we need to cover all those things. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel in case if you're new. And just give the video a thumbs up. You can share it to many platforms of your choice. So this afternoon, I saw Mazakwa running helter-skelter just to prove a point. And we are going to go through two of his program that he made earlier today, trying to defend the undefendable. Many of you already know his take and his stand on all that. Because when Ifa is being mentioned, it's just like you are talking to Mazakwa, because Ifa and Mazakwa has been the one propagating this nonsense that makes people begin to go gaga. But the only thing you need to understand is that people's reaction is not the issue. But those who claim they're in Finland and those who claim that they're very close to PM, under Mobiara and all that, what they're doing is what actually concerns us. Why? Because a lot of people seem to believe them that they're as they are part and parcel of the whole system and all that. So seeing them going crazy now is actually shocking. But it's not shocking to everybody, just to few people, to few of us who may not understand that change is constant. Okay, we are going to go through it. So please make sure that the video. I have our brother here in the house, Amalichi Goze. I see your comment, and I see another person who seconded it. Oh, Margaret, you are next. I see you. And there, Margaret, thank you for joining us. We also have just a moment, Chichi, I see. Chichinwa said he said, have why is such. Then we have Ahmed Chijonas. I agree to one of Madolewe. Nice to see you again. Margaret said the 29th of November 2024 is still standing. Nobody's expecting it to fall. It will stand. I have done that, Masakai. Thank you so much. God bless you for sharing, like you always do. Lovely Biafrans, please, as you join, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Paul is in the house. Paul says, good evening, sir. Good evening to you, Paul. So we are going to start the program without wasting much time because there's no time to check time. This guy made a post, like I told you earlier. He made he recorded a video where he chose to, you just want to use that to catch cruise. Okay, but we are going to digest it one by one. Okay, one by one. We're going to handle it one by one. Let's start from this one. Chris Biafra son, I see you. Amy Chike, I see you. Greet all of you that are joining us. Please don't forget to like the video. Very, very, very important that you do so. Yes. So let's start from here. I think I am experiencing a little kind of delay. So just for you to know that. Now, Mazza, where is your video? Now listen.
Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Mazinam Bikano was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Mazinam Bikano was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All one boom we have so that's the big choice of Australia. And we're not telling my way to the national the curriculum of the grand. Not to need us up in the Germany there. He said, lovers of freedom. I am very, very, handicapped this morning because I've been struggling with my outdoor internet. It has kept me here for more than half an hour. But with the next 10 minutes, I should be able to deliver the reason why I am here this morning. Men and brethren, if you have been following the happenings, if you have been following this movement, you will quite agree with me that my topic is very essential. Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, made everything that Nnamdi Kanu has been doing and every struggle for our restoration that Timothy Bujuku did, was wicked did, and now he has made it easier for Biafra restoration. He made the job easier. He made Nnamdi Kanu to be safer. Because when Nnamdi Kanu was taken out of the way and they thought they have completely silenced him and completely annihilated him, through this evil man called a Geoffrey, the eye of Nigeria in IPOB, the Geoffrey was smiling, going to the court. He brought in Osoko man, working steadily with Nigeria, and having cognizance for whatever it is, interference between Nnamdi Kanu's wife, whatever it is that went on between him and Nnamdi Kanu's wife, so Chiema. But it is obvious that there is an allegiance between Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Uchechi. It is obvious now. Because even when Nnamdi Kanu found out about Ejiofor and took Ejiofor out, cancelled Ejiofor, eradicated Ejiofor, blacklisted Ejiofor, Uchechi was still romancing with Ejiofor. The TOS that Nnamdi Kanu has finally laid to rest today, we are still romancing with Ejiofor. They were braggadocious with Ejiofor. Ejiofor was bragging. Everything a lawyer Jima called the erudite lawyer is doing for Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor calling it abomination. The day Nnamdi Kanu stood up for himself for the very first time and the whole world heard his voice, Ejiofor was crying. He said, this is an abomination, an aberration. It can never happen. Today, as I'm speaking to you, Nnamdi Kanu is not the only one that is standing for himself. So many people are now even defending themselves with the wisdom they get from Nnamdi Kanu. Go and ask Omoyele Sowore today. Omoyele Sowore is also standing and defending himself because no one can explain yourself better than yourself. No one can defend yourself better than yourself. Nnamdi Kanu knew all this. He decided to stand and defend himself. Ejiofor knowing fully well that, hey, there's no way they will be able to bribe anybody because now he's going to be speaking for himself. Ejiofor said, this is an abomination. Oh, it is not done here. Oh.
Now, Mazakwa, that you are hearing his voice, is the same man that, he said something about Uchechi, that the connection between Uchechi and the Ejiofor, right? I hope you heard it very, very clear. Now, remember this video that I played some time ago?
This broadcast, and if possible, tag Simon Ekpa. Of course, I know, even if he doesn't watch it live now, he will watch it later. Because sometimes, when he's talking, he will say, I know you are watching me. Simon, I know you are watching me. So let's go there. So tag those you know. First of all, where is my other phone? Okay. Let me put the link here. I might have time to, invite anyone that wants to say a few things. I might have time to do that, but before then, let me quickly.
If you are a newcomer, this video is for you. And if you are just joining me now, you can drag the video back, okay? Or let me just quickly tell you what happened just now. This man started this video by calling Ifeanyi Ejiofor, questioning Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Uche Chika and the allegiance, the teamwork both of them are having, whatever. That's why he said, whatever both of them are doing, only God knows. It's between him and his God. Okay? This video is about, let me say, 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? It's actually a very long video that, excuse me. When did you? So the thing is this. Wrong with my mic. He's just to expose PM. He wants to expose PM. He prepared this video just to attack PM. Do you know why he's attacking PM? That PM allow people that is with him to talk bad, to call UCH out or question UCH. Then Lizzie Kanu made a video then insulting PM. I've gone to Lizzie Kanu platform. I start from A to Z. She has deleted those videos. Okay, she have deleted it. Mazakwa here in this video was praising Lizzie Kanu. Why calling PM out for people that's PM supporters that talked about Uche Kanu, that he himself is talking about him now. That which PM and Gafran saw then. This guy couldn't see that to PM. He used to work with the PM. He deviated. When he deviated, that is when he made the video. Then he later came back. Then they now crowned him Deputy Information Minister. At this point in time, he has already been with the PM and run away. Okay? This video is video that he made when he has already left PM. Before coming back, before coming back to PM, and since then he has been there. But now he's not sounding now like when he left PM. Are you getting the point now? But the only difference is that he's not attacking PM direct now, but he's supporting those that doesn't mean well for PM. Forget about every other thing he's saying there. His job now is to remind you that this man is not, this one is not with PMO, the other one will not be with PMO. He has tested this kind of battle before. So he's doing it now with carefulness. Now hear what he said then before we now move straight to the main issue.
Welcome to this emergency broadcast today. What you just listened to was the voice of Mazin Abdikan, our leader, before just a week or so before he was kidnapped from Kenya. I've come this afternoon to have emergency broadcast. Well, like I already advised, that I'm going to be an emergency broadcast today to address Barrister Ejiofor's interview, to shed more light to Barrister Ejiofor interview that I listened to today, and of course, which is in line with the broadcast we made yesterday. Barrister Ejiofor's interview on Arise TV is exactly in line with our broadcast yesterday. A lot of people have called my attention to a video.
You see the manipulative spirit of this brother, very, very manipulative and very crafty. Now, did you see that? I want to show him my face when I'm talking to him, because I know the games he's playing, so I'm not a kid in these things. Immediately, Simon jumps in, emergency broadcast. 1 hour before this emergency broadcast, the video surfaced of our sister Lisa Kano. And then that video triggered this brother to come out for this emergency broadcast. But he's starting this emergency broadcast with, we want to address the Arise interview of our barrister, Ejiofor. Very manipulative and very crafty. I don't know. I was always fighting those that were calling him a criminal. Maybe this is the reason why they were. Maybe this is the reason why they were. Because how can you be so manipulative, so deceptive? The reason why this guy came out for this emergency broadcast was not because of Ifeanyi Ejiofor's interview. It wasn't. It was because of Lisa Kano's broadcast, Lisa Kano's video, where she called his attention to his evil manipulation. Very evil and subtle, this boy. This boy is too manipulative. Very, very.
Do you know who he's calling this boy? PM. The same energy that he's using now to attack the PM, that was the same energy that he was using against PM. Now, follow me, just so you understand. Those of you that watch videos in the past, you will relate very, very easily.
And now, those of you that are listening to him, those of you that watch him, those of you that have been deceived, those of you that your brain are not full enough to know when you are being cajoled or being manipulated or being deceived, you believe this guy, he's everything and everything. I've been there before. I've been there before. Why are you so deceptive? Why are you so manipulative? You are not the only one that have read the 48 Laws of Power. You are not the only one that have read that book that you are using to manipulate these, gullible souls that are not critical in analyzing some of the things you are doing. I know what you are capable of. And all the while you were saying all the things that were correct and were good, and up till now you are mixing it up. And the truth is that the Bible says you cannot mix lie and truth, manipulation and truth together. You are not pure. Simon Ekpa, you are not pure. I stand to say it today. And I have no malicious reason for saying it. I have a very critical evidence and truth to say it. Did you come out because of Ifeanyi Ejiofor's interview? If you say that is what pulled you out, and you will swear with your life, Simon Ekpa, that it was Ifeanyi Ejiofor's interview that made you to come out in the hot afternoon to do an emergency broadcast, then you will go to hell. If you will.
Now, at this point in time, remember, he mentioned two things. Lisa Kano video. That is the Kano that he said that Lisa Kano was calling PM's attention is about to Uchechi Kano. It's about Uchechi Kano. Then here, he's also talking in favor of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, if you cannot relate. Now, let's go to the video that brought us here. You have to work hand in hand so that you understand better. Okay? So you understand better. Because let's continue. Yeah, let's continue.
This is a man that has been sacked. Oh, my beloved deputy. I love you, Wadanki. Thank you so much for joining me. I see you, Mimi Amaka. Thank you so much. I have only 10 minutes and it's heartbreaking. This program, I really want to do it. Honestly. I said, yesterday night, when I listened to a video from one prophet, Maxwell, about this topic, and I went into a Ejiofor's Facebook because Ejiofor, this bastard, had blocked me. This idiot, this shameless evil man, have blocked me. But the truth is that man, Simon Ekpa finished the job. He did the job. That is why we call him the finisher. That is William. Simon Ekpa. Hey, he got the
Man,
Please.
In the other video, he was saying that he has a very credible proof that Simon Ekpa is manipulating the gullible. Now he has joined the gullible, isn't it?
Whatever it is, if they have deceived you before about Simon Ekpa, they have lied to you. Please forget it. Prepare yourself. Let us go to Finland. There is a subject I should also have treated. Maybe in the afternoon I will treat it about the shameless, pathetic woman called Gosora Buenze. The same way they put a Joffo in the group of my sister Namikano, they put Gosora Buenze in the midst of Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa found out. When it is Simon Ekpa, because of where he is, he cannot come out now and speak about Gosora Buenze. But I bet you, with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, telling us to watch this program. Ngozi, fam, I swear to God, I will be your end. I will be your end. Ngozi is distracting people so that you will not go to Finland. And she's lying that we are the one that are stopping people from going to Finland. Ngozi do not want anybody to go to Finland. Olawunde, who was giving Ngozi information. Hey, this thing has distracted me. Ngozi has distracted me, but no problem. Olawunde that was giving Ngozi information now is crying because her eyes have opened. Man, see Solomon Nkwacha in his own words. Ngozi Orabueze is a devil incarnate. I want to have a program with Solomon Nkwacha.
Solomon Nkwacha. It's called PM. That DPM is a devil incarnate in his. So this is because just a moment, because I know what I'm saying. So Solomon Nkwacha, I believe, will not accept this. Okay, he will not accept this, and I'm going to do something that I did not plan to do, because I know why I'm going to do this. Let me see if he will pick up. This is something that we need to understand. This guy is a polluter. His job is to pollute. Do you understand? His job is to pollute. Only people who don't understand him. If you don't understand him, then he will manipulate you. Just listen.
Kwacha, I am requesting this. I've already sent a message to you through someone, but I'm requesting this. I need from me and you to do a program so that you will tell the whole world who Ngozi Orabueze is. Let me come back to Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the eye. You know how these people are the eye of Nigeria? Because it was the eye of Nigeria in Britain. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is the eye of Nigeria in Nigeria. Now, what am I talking about? If you read this post from Ifeanyi Ejiofor, if you go on Ifeanyi Ejiofor's Facebook and read this thing, you will shake your head. You will ask yourself, who is this man? How is this man so evil? If you see what Ifeanyi Ejiofor is writing, you ask yourself, hey, also Monday Muslims, when the ear rejects wisdom, the head pays the ultimate price. The unavoidable collapse of personality cults. IPOB, Master Namika, is now the personality cult. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is now showing his true color. And what did Ifeanyi Ejiofor about you is that the finisher is still alive. The finisher who cut Lishe, cut Wobia, and put him where he belongs. He's coming back. And he's coming back with an earthquake. And we read this particular full text in the full program. So that you will ask yourself, who is this person called Ejiofor? Ejiofor who are breakways. That is, he was sent in to destroy Master Namika. Master Namika found out and put him aside. And has not said anything openly about him. And we know, because if Ejiofor, look at what this man was writing. If you read it, you shake your head. He said that certain illusion of landlord, tenant and employer's employee relationship in a self-determination movement inherent and inalienable power. Inalienable power for the people to rescue a sinking ship. The above caption subject resonates profoundly in the timeless Igbo adage that teaches that whenever the ear rejects wisdom, the head inevitably bears the consequences. It is one of life's enduring ironies when one has begun to play God. Now began is now playing God according to Jehovah. They eventually encounter the limitations of their humanity. Indeed, when one man gradually becomes the movement itself, when dissent is criminalized, criticism demonized, and accountability extinguished, accountability to this bastard. The inevitable collapse of a personality cult becomes not a possibility but a certainty. Hey, if I hate your phone, you know, we keep telling you that your days are not, but this time around your days are finished. I'm telling you, any movement, organization, or project in which a single himself, wanted absolute power to determine the destiny of hundreds of thousands or even millions of unsuspecting followers through deception, manipulation, intimidation, blackmail, false doctrine, and calculated fraud is already laying the foundation for this eventual destruction. So, Ejiofor is the one now telling the Nigerian government that IPOB is a fraud.
All right, so sorry for that. I'm going to make some revelation to you people because one thing about these people, the more you don't want to talk, they will be the one pushing you to talk. Some of you have watched my video where I mentioned Solomon Ongwaja, and each time I make such video, Solomon don't like it. Okay, Ogasolo don't like it at all. What you do, sometimes he reach out to me and say, "Kai report, this video that you did, it's not like that. So this is not true." You know what I mean? Then somehow we are having back and forward about it. But this kind of comment that he made about Solomon Ongwaja, calling DPM devil incarnate, pushed me not to call him. That's why you see me now. I made a call, right? I just called him. I told him, look, this guy said that you say something because I don't want to reply based on my previous experience. If I hear this kind of thing, if I reply or say something, he don't like it. He always want me to verify from him before. Then I called him and he said he have not spoken to this idiot since 30th of May when he appeared in that program. Because that program he appeared, I made a video, and Solomon don't like it as well. Do you understand me now? I don't want to bring all those things on air not because of anything, but I have to follow you based on the way you want. I'm of opinion that if you are not in USB government, if you have different opinion, do not stain your name with Ekpa. Don't stain your name. Listen, I'm not pushing you to what to do. This is not to push you to do something. But the moment you begin to appear with Ekpa, that will trigger something. Because do you understand me? What I hate in my life is blackmailing. I hate it. That's why I always want to hear from you. Most of you, some of you, I remember when they said that I can't you don't talk about to go 247. This is the same thing. But some of you don't understand. I have to understand. I don't want to escalate problem or begin to say, but when you listen to this person, they always cook up story. Solomon he was even surprised. Just now I called him, no. I wanted him to talk on air now, through phone. He said that he's driving. Use that to know what I think about PM. At the beginning of the video, this guy was busy telling that he struggled with his life. That PM cannot talk on him because he's not free. That when PM come, PM will deal with him because, okay, we are waiting. I'm not here to tell you what PM will do. But in case development, I will tell you what my mind is telling me. PM is not going to do anything to DPM. But this is actually from Maza Kwama. He said, you know why he's doing that? Two things are involved. It's either to make you start hating DPM, thinking that PM is going to fight DPM, or to make you abandon DPM, thinking that PM is not with the DPM. That is what they must do. They drive job where there's katakata. All this video that he's playing now that has to do with the chauffeur and all that, he now jumped to begin to call Solomon on out. Then if I kept quiet, you that is gonna watch it after watching, hearing that Solomon Okocha said, you will begin to look Solomon Okocha like you will start hating him more, right? The best thing to do if you are tired, do not mingle with Lasuba and Eggman. These are people that have stained themselves. If you're pig that way name opota nseju on street okay easy. That is what we're talking about. They are as bad as smelling as stinky pig. They get candy folk here. Solomon Okocha. So because if I did not call, it may trigger something. So the man just told me now that there's something like that. Nothing. Okay, matter the mindset of the
happenings. If you have been following this movement, you will quite agree with me that my topic is very essential. Master Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, made everything that Master Nnamdi Kanu has been doing and every struggle for our restoration that Timodume Bojuku did, who was Rike did, and now he has made it easier for Biafra restoration. He made the job easier. He made Master Nnamdi Kanu to be safer. Because when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taken out of the way and they thought they have completely silenced him and completely annihilated him, through this evil man called a Geofor, the eye of Nigeria in IPOB, the Geofor was smiling, going to the court. He brought in Osoko man, working steadily with Nigeria and having cognizance of whatever it is, interference between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, whatever it is that went on between him and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, so Soyana Chiema. But it is obvious that there is an allegiance between Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Uchechi. It is obvious now. Because even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu found out about the Ejiofor and took Ejiofor out, cancelled Ejiofor, eradicated Ejiofor, blacklisted Ejiofor, Uchechi was still romancing with Ejiofor. The TOS that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has finally laid to rest today, we are still romancing with Ejiofor. They were braggadocious with Ejiofor. Ejiofor was bragging. Everything a lawyer Jima called the erudite lawyer is doing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor was calling it abomination. The day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood up for himself for the very first time and the whole world heard his voice, Ejiofor was crying. He said, this is an abomination, an aberration. It can never happen. Today, as I'm speaking to you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the only one that is standing for himself. So many people are now even defending themselves with the wisdom they get from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and ask Omoyele Sowore today. Omoyele Sowore is also standing and defending himself because no one can explain yourself better than yourself. No one can defend yourself better than yourself. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew all this. He decided to stand and defend himself. And Ejiofor knowing fully well that, hey, there's no way they will be able to bribe anybody because now he's going to be speaking for himself. And Ejiofor said, this is an abomination. Oh, it is not done anywhere. Oh, he's a man that has been sacked. Oh, my beloved deputy. I love you, Wadanki. Thank you so much for joining me. I see you, Mimi Amaka. Thank you so much. I have only 10 minutes and it's heartbreaking. This program, I really want to do it. Honestly. Yesterday night, when I listened to a video from one prophet, Maxwell,
about this topic. And I went into a Jofo's Facebook because a Jofo, this bastard, have blocked me. This shameless, evil man have blocked me. But the truth is that man Simon Ekpa finished the job. He did the job. That is why we call him the finisher. That is Weliaka. Hey, Simon Ekpa. Hey, please, whatever it is, if they have deceived you before about Simon Ekpa, they have lied to you. Please forget it. Prepare yourself. Let us go to Finland. There is a subject I should also have treated. Maybe in the afternoon I will treat it about the shameless, pathetic, woman called Nkosora Bwense. The same way they put a Jofo in the group of my sister Madman, they put Nkosora Bwense in the midst of Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa found out. When it has Simon Ekpa, because of where he is, he cannot come up now and speak about Nkosora Bwense. But I bet you, with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, telling us to watch this program. Ngozi, fam, I swear to God, I will be your end. Mua, I will be your end.
Easy bida. Achamia. I will be your end. Copy. I will be your end. Just look at what that guy just said about us. I will be your end. I will be your end. He ended the whole kata, ordinary kata. Ordinary, every time he not boy me. Every time he not boy me. He ended by dry skin. Look at your hand and your skin. My 10 fingers and my 10 codes. Well, I can't be. My 10 fingers and my 10 toes. He ended by dry skin. You can't even solve it. Ordinary for you to take pro code. He ended with kata. He gave you essential balm. He ended up. I'm not fair. But I did 200 minutes. I beg you, shut up your dirty mouth. Kage the menu become. Madu Buchukwe no similar. I will be your end. Akusuli the Bamman. I will be your end. And then your blog. I don't blame you. Until Madman no nonsense. Because anyway, let me know. I just want to relax my mind because these guys. That's why anybody, if you still care about your reputation, genuinely, I'm just to give you advice. If you are tired, please quietly go. If you must talk to anybody, not this one. You see this guy, Lazuba. Okay, for Lazuba. If it was Mazapa. I'm going to even boy your job before. Once he got close. Give each other a bag, come mad. Or the key, yes, no, naga we gafe. To be careful. That is why when Solomon Unkocha, I was like, when I saw Mr. Solomon in that 30th of May, I was shocked, very, very shocked. I was like, really? Has he gotten to this? I can't know what it is now. Solomon, I'm in the word of Solomon now. The man said that it is not me. Say never. If not that he was driving and you would have heard, I would have just put a call to him so you can hear his voice. Go with it. I said, no. There's nothing like that. The same was I was gonna PM Guguaria. I got chungus. You joined this guy. When did you talk to PM? You know, can Italy, but your job not Italy to it was stone throw from Italy to Finland. It's a stone throw to compare Canada and America. But this guy have done no less than 20 or 15 videos in his live broadcast, in his short videos, and Ngozi can never go to PCPM. Ngozi can never go to CPM. Ngozi will not. Okugida will not debunk him using his words. Or Papa if I is area and Chankoko the same thing. Today, Ifa is just like a trash in the minds and eyes of Biafrans. Why? Because of his alliance with this guy. That is what Mazaka will give you. Once you abandon your way to align to stand with him, you honestly your reputation is in zero. I'm just telling you. Like, if you know, you know. Somebody will pay degree, no regard, no dignity, nothing whatsoever.
Ngozi is distracting people so that you will not go to Finland. And she's lying that we are the one that are stopping people from going to Finland. Ngozi do not want anybody to go to Finland.
Provide any video where she said don't go to Finland. One video. You see, if you want to blackmail somebody, make sure you hold your facts very, very well. Man, somebody will not or if I organize anyhow.
Who was giving Ngozi information? Hey, this thing has distracted me. Ngozi has distracted me, but no problem. That was giving Ngozi information. Now he's crying.
Now you said that Ngozi is not receiving any information from PM. That was your line of argument before. Now Ngozi don't receive any information from PM. Nobody Ngozi got asked God when did you hear from PM? God asked God when did you hear from PM? Now he has just now thought that the only one who was giving Ngozi information. You see, if you take this guy serious, Lasba Kakwayama, I will tell you why Lasba is far better than Mazaba. If you see Lasba, once you listen to Lasba, will make one sentence, two sentences, you know that she's a mad woman. She's a mad woman. You know. Now, when you listen to this one will pretend as a pastor with a touch of, you know this kind of pastor with a touch of Dibia. As you are struggling to fix him somewhere, is this guy Dibia? Is he a native doctor or a pastor? Which of them? Or is he just a brother evangelist? You start sensing, this hardened saboteur, this hardened saboteur spirit in him. You begin to see that as you are trying to understand that, you want to see him as a moderate human being, like somebody who is just an office holder, as honorable. Because you cannot pick and predict what this guy can do. He's just like a serpent. The question is that what you want? Will you give time for this kind of person? You can't even say, okay, in next hour he will be this one. No. Ebe unfortunate. Ebe goche. Now let me tell you, only this guy, only Mazakwa, has been to every group as a member. DOS IPB before, he ran and followed autopilot. In autopilot, he ran and followed, go back to DOS. He started with the IPOB. He later joined PM. He ran away, then joined DOS. He started talking about DOS. He moved away from DOS. How I'm not missing anyone. He moved away from DOS, joined PM back. And in each of this move, he always make enemy by attacking and propagating lies against people. When he left IPOB, he started criticizing DOS and IPOB. Then he joined US autopilot. When he abandoned autopilot, he started praising DOS to paint autopilot bad. When he later joined autopilot and followed them to move to Briggy. In that Briggy now, this guy, accepted he joined USB by voting, and by traveling to Finland, USB. After declaring USB, he fell back to Briggy. From Briggy, he fell back to CRC. Okay? Now, he from CRC landed himself again to Badge. Biafran government council. As he's in Biafran government council, he's now putting one of his leg to 100 men. He's now 100 men. From 100 men, he's now to new DOS created. At the same time, he's maintaining his position in TRC and BGC. And 100 men, of course, DOS now. And waving hand, how are you, to bring him. Only him. Only him. If Mawasuke comes tomorrow, he will be there. So far, not even now. Just like that thing that pushed Femi Faneka is capable of pushing him, he's okay, he's contented. The question is why?
Because her eyes have opened. Man, see Solomon Kwacha in his own words. Ngozi Orakweze is a devil incarnate.
Okay. This is why I tried to put call to verify this. You do not why because he said in his own words. That is what triggered me. In his own words. And I can assure you that he told me just now that he has not spoken with this guy for after the 30th of May. They have not discussed, and he did not tell him anything like that.
I want to have a program with Solomon Ukwacha. Solomon Ukwacha, I am requesting this. I've already sent the message to you through someone, but I'm requesting this. I need for me and you to do a program so that you will tell the whole world who Ngozi Orakweze is. Let me come back to Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the eye. You know how these people are the eye of Nigeria. Ngozi was the eye of Nigeria in prison.
You want Solomon to come and tell the whole world, right? How about you telling us what Ogegere said? Because Ogegere was saying in one of his recent videos that there's somebody he paid, he gave money to pay his wife's bride price. That he know how much he donated, and me looking at what was coming out from his mouth is that he was actually referring to you. Okay, but I don't want to talk about it so it will not be embarrassing to your wife. But since you are still one in your mouth, it seems like we're going to touch light a little bit. How about you telling us what transpired between you and the man that wanted him to send you money for bride price and other things? According to him,
Ejiofor is the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. Now, what am I talking about? If you read this post from Ifeanyi Ejiofor, if you go on Ifeanyi Ejiofor's Facebook and read this thing, you will shake your head. You will ask yourself, who is this man? How is this man so evil? If you see what Ifeanyi Ejiofor is writing, you ask yourself, hey, also Monday Muslims, when the ear rejects wisdom, the head pays the ultimate price. The unaffordable collapse of personality cults. IPOB, Madman is now a personality cult. Ifeanyi Ejiofor is now showing his true color. And what did Ifeanyi Ejiofor never do is that the finisher is still alive. The finisher who cut Rishi, cut Audrey, and put him where he belonged. He's coming back. And he's coming back with an earthquake. And we read this particular full text in the full program. So that you will ask yourself, who is this devil called Ejiofor? Ejiofor that is, he was sent in to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu found out and put him aside and has not said anything openly about him. And we not, because if Ejiofor look at what this man was writing. If you read it, you shake your head. He said that certain illusion of landlord, tenant, and employee relationship in a self-damnation movement. The inherent and inalienable power of the people to rescue a sinking ship. The above caption subject resonates profoundly in the timeless Igbo adage that teaches that whenever the ear rejects wisdom, the head inevitably bears the consequences. It is one of life's enduring ironies when mortals begin to play God. Now we can start playing God according to Ejiofor. They eventually encounter the limitations of their humanity. Indeed, when one man gradually becomes the movement itself, when dissent is criminalized, criticism demonized, and accountability extinguished, now becomes accountable to this bastard. but a certainty. Hey, if I age of, you know, we keep telling you that your days are numbered. This time around, your days are finished. I'm telling you. Any movement, organization, or project in which a single individual arrogates unto himself, he purported absolute power to determine the destiny of hundreds of thousands or even millions of unsuspecting followers through deception, manipulation, intimidation, blackmail, false doctrine, and calculated fraud is already laying the foundation for this eventual destruction. So, Ejiofor is the one now telling the Nigerian government that IPOB is a fraud. So, imagine this man was shown the door because Sidnam Bikano said, "You are not good enough for us to continue. Stop it." Now Ejiofor is coming out. Ejiofor is coming out. Full-fledged. One day, hey, Chineke. Just imagine if there was no Simon Ekpa. Imagine for yourself if there was no Simon Ekpa who did this bastard on the board and told the whole world that Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria. Sidnam Bikano trusted him, gave him so much. I remember that time he used to brag. I'm the most trusted. I'm the most trusted. Can you now see the most trusted? The most trusted is coming out fully. And funny enough, the most trusted is still together with Uchechi. Sidnam Bikano had so many demons around him. So many demons around him. And Simon Ekpa was a necessity that needed to stop the flying demons. And he did it very well. That is why we called him. That is why somebody like Ikem Guruagu came out and said this.
Because at times, all the team and about to follow. If the guy each year goes or meter side, each year or so
what manner of man is Simon? What manner of man is Simon? They don't do what they got. Tell me about that root. And when he said, "Maybe hold this man." Mami Korea, their boss. Family make it an museum. Mami Korea, my Odogu. If look at my face. Bam, bam, bam. I will be your end. No one. Hey! As long as I know that you are demonic, you are evil, I tell you, Solomon Porter in his own words, I will try and bring him. Oh no, you need to come and join me here. Let Biafrans know. We'll go 247, all of you. That supported this woman, you need to come out and tell Biafrans how demonic this woman is. Now, you know what this woman is fighting now? Please let us leave Ejiofor's case. We're going to attend to it fully. We will read that message fully later. What Ngozi Arabueze and the rest of them are doing now is to stop Biafrans from going to Finland. The Finnish people open their eyes on the 4th of August and they see dozens and dozens of Biafrans shouting and chanting, "He's our PM, he's a good guy, he's our PM, he's a good guy." And they look around and they see bam, bam, bam. They look around and they see every one of our media men and women. They look around and they see all of us that came to Finland for the declaration. But we know fully this man is loved by them all. Because he does not want that to happen. Go already, that because he's not coming to Finland. Though. She will not come. Okay, Jerry, he's not coming to Finland. He will not come. But they will discourage you from coming because they know that when we go to Finland, it is just like going to Finland to open the gate for Simon Ekpa to come out. That's what we're going to do. And I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, we are going to do it. Because see, I saw your post. You put my video that I exposed you. You have never been to see Simon Ekpa. Swear with your life that you have set your eyes on Simon Ekpa. Swear with your children. Because swear with your firstborn that you have gone to see Simon Ekpa. Because swear with your firstborn that all you are doing is that you love Simon Ekpa. Swear. If you don't die after 24 hours, then my name is not Rafael Chamaka Jerry. That is after 24 hours. Because it swear with your life that you do not want people to do so dead, and that you do not want them to Jidiahu dead. Swear. If you swear and you survive it, I will no longer talk about Biafra. I will hang my boots. I will be singing because he is my savior. I will change my song. But you see, as long as I'm here for Simon Ekpa, as long as I'm here as the armor bearer, I bet you I will be your end. Just the way Simon Ekpa became the end of a Jofor at the end of DOS, I will be your end. Dear friends, every one of you that hear my voice, if you don't have money, try and borrow. Get your flight ticket. Let us go to Finland and let us go and bring Odogu out. Because your Abueze will be put to shame. Ogekere will be put to shame. If I had your phone will be put to shame, and Biafra will rejoice. Mazin Namdekano will be happy. Do it for him. Because the release of Simon Ekpa will bring an end to the incarceration of Mazin Namdekano. I want to say well done to every one of you that were in Washington, that stood firm there, together with my camera, all of you in that conference. I saw the pictures, everything. I want to say thank you. I want you to know that everything you are doing sincerely for Biafra, you will reap the good result. But with your evil and diabolic intentions against Mazin Namdekano, against Biafra, those of you that are crooked underground, you will be put to shame. If I am crooked underground, may I be disgraced and put to shame. But if you think you can stop Odogu, you can stop the finisher, go and think again. We are here to stay and we are here to restore Biafra. That's the reason we were born. Ngozi Arabu Fulani is a Muslim. Ngozi Arabu Fulani is a Muslim, planted into Biafra movement to manipulate the gullibles, claiming she is fighting for Christians, nation of Biafra. But I can confirm to you, she's 100%. We know that. She's a Muslim. Oh.
Now, this idiot here, Oladepo, he used to be here. He claimed that he's a Yoruba man. Okay? He's one of those who were trying to convince me to fall back. Anyway.
A Muslim, 100%. When we show you this finger, when she did that finger, did I not tell you she's a Muslim? She's not just a Muslim. Her husband, the man that married her, is Fulani. Any one of you supporting him because you don't know what you did to you have done to yourself. You are supporting a monster. I said, I will try and bring Solomon Kocha, who was with Ngozi. Ngozi Arabueze is what? A devil incarnate. Some of you that are so sentimental. I am sorry for you because you know you were deceived. People that go to Mwanya, I saw him in Padova. That one liked to sleep with people's wife. I saw him now. You thought Ngozi will give him nyash so that he will look at and touch the nyash. Some of you are so useless. People that go to Mwanya, very useless people. Some of you will see a woman, your body will shake. Only you see her for a picture, that old woman. Ngozi, that's my baby to end. You have tried everything possible to break Simon Ekpa down. But I tell you, as long as I am the armor bearer of Simon Ekpa,
which you are not.
Break you down.
You are not.
Simon Ekpa is going to be victorious.
You are not armor bearer.
August, Finland, here will come.
Now, that is number one. Let's go to number 2 video. This one he titled is a message to Sabo gang of Ngozi Arabueze. Okay, guarantee us, what were you thinking? So let me. Pay attention. Makano okwu na-ebute okwu.
Onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo na-etinye na-ewepụ ka ha bụ ịtọhapụ Nnamdi Kanu. Igwe Kanu ụmụ na ọha gbuo ogu, Amadi ọha gbuo ogu, Arụsị Ọgbaga gbuo ogu, Arụsị Ọkụzụ gbuo ogu, Arụsị Ọkịja gbuo ogu, Arụsị enwere n'ala Igbo gbuo ogu, Okike Abịama kpọọ ọkụ. Onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo in tinye na-ewepụ ka ha bụ ịtọhapụ Nnamdi Kanu. Igwe Kanu ụmụ n'ọha gbuo oku, Amadioha gbuo oku, Arụsị Ọgbada gbuo oku, Arụsị Ọkụzụ gbuo oku, Arụsị Ọkịja gbuo oku, Arụsị enwere n'ala Igbo gbuo oku, okike Abịama kpọọ ọkụ.
Thank you very much. Now, thank you for joining me this afternoon. Reaching you from my office here in Turin. I have a message for the gang of saboteurs. The God-forsaken, God-punished, heaven-rejected, Biafra-rejected saboteurs. Ngozi Orabueze, Isaiah Nyoko, a.k.a. Okinkiri, the Maryland criminal, and all the defunct TOS. What were you guys thinking? No, like seriously. What were you thinking? Ngozi, in all your mind, did you ever think you will succeed in destroying the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of Simon Ekpa? Did you ever think in your wildest dream that the whole of Biafrans will walk in a wancha? Ya will have full one interogu, Tangele Fulanina, Fana wancha, like Holy Malam of Nayan Kano talking, like Gahan Kano Padova, Otumwanya, and the rest of them. It didn't take so long before people like Onyami, Marvelous, Man Solomon Kwacha, to mention but a few, so many of them, and most recently, your own main woman that was invoking for you, Olewunne, aka Sister Dominica.
This guy is one of the most shameless human being ever created. And I will tell you why. Olewunle have not done to US government what you did to Ogenkere. Olewunle have not done anything to compare what you do for Ogenkere in a day. She has not done anything to USB to compare what you have done or what you did for Ogenkere. I'm saying in a day. If you combine every effort of Olewunle to USB government, ever since USB is being declared, you cannot compare that with what you did for Ogenkere in 1 week. Yet you are here, or your own invoking you break people eggs, voodoo. You conducted charms, you carried out sacrifices just because of Ogenkere. Where are you now with those eggs? If you are, because sometimes not everybody that has manhood is actually man. Not everybody. Some that just have it for decoration. But in practical terms, you are not a man. There's no man will do what you have done. Yes, you have the audacity to even, no matter who left from US government today, there's no mass exodus to that in the USB to compare what you got. Do you know how many that abandoned Ogenkere in a day? Do you know? Let me tell you just the one that you can mention offhand. You, Brashno, Chomo, Rubin Nade, so many they quitted. Almost all the people that elected Ogenkere, Mama, that we remember those cabinets that you used to have when you want to talk, when they want to bring somebody, maybe probably PM say SOS wife. You guys will assemble yourself in a Zoom meeting. Those people are no longer, apart from Sona Barawa and Nena. Eunice was integrated to become one of his allies, like one of his key personnel. Then you see how the audacity to talk. The same I will end. You told it. You said it. Okay, Grena. You will be the end of Ogenkere. Legend.
On you now. Did you ever think in your wildest dream that you could replace Simon Ekpa? That you could cyclone Simon Ekpa?
Hearing this, if you don't know him, you think that's something that Dibion has committed to. Like that's something that this protest, she did not even open her mouth about it. But we all know that whether PM said it or not, you guys, all of you want to patch on it, just so you want to use that to chase, validation. You want to be validated. You want people to validate your criminality, to start seeing you as, the agenda actually care. The recent announcement of BLA that announced ESN, your hand is there. I saw how you are vibrating and celebrating. Now, I don't know who your mama. I hope she will come out and be able to tell France, donate the money for BLA, our boys, our men. I hope I will be waiting to know how, I don't know who will address BLA again, whether it's ESN or BLA. You know why I don't want to talk about it? Because I know that there's some local members of people in this. I don't want to go there. Let me not say this. Just watch.
You destroy the Afra movement. Where you from come? Use it for a program and repeat it again. All the media criminals who recruited. The only one left now is Progress, the shameless analyst. That's looking like a cancer victim. Shameless people.
And DBM actually understand what is this guy is mad. He's mad. Did you hear what he said now? Should I comment on that? No need. Let's hear him.
God will one by one punish all of you one by one. What did you think in your widest?
Easy bidder. I'm afraid that he believe. So not gonna look more honorable than this guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. One of the most funny creature is this guy. I don't know. Somebody should tell him what shame actually means. It is not high time for you to get yourself a pocket dictionary to know the meaning of foolishness and even shame. There should, new edition of maybe Oxford Dictionary, they should include your name as E.G. after defining the word stupidity. E.G. Van. Ikewa.
Okay, get it. Okay, get it. What in your widest dream did you think that you could replace Simon Ekpa? Can you speak like him? Can you do what he did? Can you finish like him? Can you strategize? Can you do anything the way he gave me? We can get it. Apart from looking for money from Biafrans.
But the same you was forming plan A and plan B with him. The same you called success worker to help you connect him to BLA to validate the member of your criminal boss. Would this start?
You and success worker, bunch of criminals. What on earth, what in heaven's name did you think you could use to replace Simon Ekpa? Who doesn't make this post? Let me show you guys.
Do you know why he mentioned Progress the analyst? Because Olowune shared Progress video on her wall on X. So why this one was celebrating that Olowune is now has been thrown out, Olowune has jumped out. Why visiting Olowune's platform on X to read more and to figure out what Olowune will say? He came across that link of that video of Progress Analyst. You get the point now, because this guy don't watch videos. To be honest, he don't watch because on mad. So to save his own, to protect his own high blood pressure, he don't watch all the program we will do. In our other points, or he get cookies with manner. But that's not why I'm here. Hear him.
Oh, may God have mercy. Anyone of you that is still following this shameless woman,
Amen.
God have mercy on your soul.
Amen. It's a good prayer.
You're lost.
You give up lost. I'm not sure.
23rd. A
Hey,
woman that have not, that is PM. PM doesn't even want to see her. Talk less of her going to see PM. PM cannot even say you know that. Now look at that. She said for immediate release, date 23rd of June, public advisory regarding visitation of Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Yes, you know His Excellency. You are a nobody. You are nothing but a Fulani stooge. Shameless woman. Fulani stooge is what you are.
Allegedly. When I work Fulani, he's a Bini man. Allegedly, please.
It has come to the attention of the government of the United States of Biafra. Since this woman tried to hijack Biafra movement to hand it over to her CWE or WCE, her Fulani group in Fulani land, NCW, whatever she called that group. Have you seen any positive impact about Biafra? Nothing. She can't speak in favor of Biafra.
You fall back to having impact now. So what is your impact? I thought you fell back to have impact. Or did you just fall back to hurt yourself? It's not. Then what is your impact after falling back?
Rather, she comes to destroy Biafra. She said it has come to the attention of the government of the United States of Biafra, following the information received and investigations conducted, that certain individuals are being used by the Nigerian regime. Every time this bastard woman who is working with Nigerian government is talking about Nigerian regime.
Bastard is someone who doesn't have a father. That's the word bastard. If you don't have a father, then you're a bastard. And your father is not Igbo man, and probably your mother may be, I don't know. But it was alleged that your father is a Bini man until you prove that you are not.
Nigerian regime and certain Finnish authorities to interfere with the visitation process of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, with the aim of isolating him, implicating him, and preventing him from receiving visits from well-meaning Biafrans. PM is not even looking for Biafrans to come and visit him in the prison. PM doesn't need Biafrans to come and visit him. PM needs Biafrans to do.
This criminal is not the changing word. Go and ask him, because when did you see PM? PM doesn't even want to see you. If I in Finland, a mountain in Finland like a signpost, always follow Biafran to go and see PM. Why? To give you information. You and Lazuba and Biafra unite. The same if I is now calling people that left sacked the US, Betrayal group. I heard that he put people that he called, some names have been mentioned, telling them that the Ngos say is this, is that, is this, is that. That is simplify. Like again.
Be needful because he wants to come out. But in this woman's shameless mind, she thinks that PM will remain in the prison. You think PM is PM? Are we talking about visiting of PM? We are talking about freedom of PM.
That is what you have been saying now. Careful how mad and senseless this guy can be. You just said that she posted your video. Go and watch that video. What your confession centered on? What? Visitation of PM. Not just, it didn't just start now. That has been your merchant. You have been saying that not today. For a very long time now, visiting PM. Now, there's no longer visitation. All of a sudden, why changing? I thought you guys are the one here from PM. You never wanted him to. Why don't you talk about his coming out? It was all about who PM call, who talk to PM, who know how to visit.
But this bastard woman, from today, he's talking about people want to isolate PM, preventing him from receiving.
All got reversing most of this nonsense in Nico because she's actually have upper hand on you. Yes, she has upper hand on you because she have never for once mention your name in before without you calling her name. You started casting spell, mentioning her name. I believe she have upper hand on you, but you may not see it.
People, BM wants to come out. The finisher cannot be behind bars. He needs to come out. You moronic woman, you shameless bastard, you think BM will remain there? Watch, your 72 counts are summing up. The next one is that you are going to go to jail in Maryland. No matter the fight it does for you, to make that lawsuit against you to be removed, you will go to prison. Okay, get it. I'll show you that. Individuals and videos attached to this notice, see accompanying photographs and videos, have been identified as part of a network working against the interests of the Prime Minister while he remains detained in Klimakowski. Ngozi, BM is in Klimakowski, or you will be in hellfire prison. BM is coming out from Klimakowski, but I tell you, I guarantee you, Ngozi, and I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, you will go to the
This is your 10 fingers and 10 toes. All I go there, I won't go back.
Forever and ever. He said, Master woman. Available to the government. Efforts have been made to visit the Prime Minister. I repeat again, BM is not interested in Biafrans visiting him in prison. BM wants to come out, and he needs to come out. And for BM to come out, brethren, we need to be in Finland, as many of us as possible. Gather together. Our awareness create everywhere in UK, in Europe, from every corner in the US. We must gather in Finland. We must go for that protest. Finland must know that PM have people. He must not remain in prison. He needs to come out. Because he wants to create an atmosphere as if PM is looking for people to come and visit him in prison. Bastard woman. Furthermore, the individual shown in frame 1. Look at the people this bastard woman is showing. These are the people. You see this picture here? These are people of what? Important people.
Family ki ka just bidon ya. Ki ji go we na test iji ya we win. Iji family ki ka just bidon ya go na we. Na mo de begin ka obele nwa na we live me. Ki na front on you na drum agwa. You don't know that when you use people's family to do all this your cookable story, you're actually dragging your own family. I'm not going to guys. Is that how they train people in the place? Someone should let me know. Talk on our comment section, please. Is that how? Is that how you guys are training your own children? Is that how people train children? Is that how they trained you? Or we're gonna go my bike and be careful. If you na when you gotta go careful. If you work got to give me chikorto, if original work got to give me, no why I believe. If you na motor is too much. Of course, I from Benin. Allegedly, I don't know. Somebody told me. But if it's true, I believe that it's true, because in a way, all the Benin. That a Benin man, a real Benin man, cannot do that native. Boy, Pastor Adeboye trend, according to Yawa, corporal pastor. Man, not to go much on Naba, or make pastor business. A year microphone, you could know, because of all the focus on that offering. It's it low. Or cotton the madon, or the now as a go. Oh, maybe I'll go with 5 years or Papa. Where's the freedom? Nepal. I'm not sure. In a family mother. The fee now online. Kina drag family mother. Since the game. Now, people that matter. Let me take. I don't want to take it back before. I'm going to take it away. Also, I found down there with the picture.
This bastard woman is showing. These are the people. You see this picture here? These are people of what? Important people. These are.
Do you know why they are of what are important? They know how to make midnight call. They know how to penetrate people. They know how to promise something. I don't know. Important people. Now they hear guys. You will not touch loss.
People that are making sure that PM is well, that things are good for PM, and that PM is coming out. And these are the organizers of the protests in Finland. They put their picture, and then they put my video because I'm her nightmare. This video that
you are not a nightmare. Or even no, I don't know. Even last also see when you talk about a sin and that is not important. That doesn't mean you are important. So because in the church people are binding and casting demon means that demon is important. You wake up and begin to bind and cast demon. Does that mean that demon, Satan, is important? It's a lie. There's a reason why every household has, in every household you will see broom. That does not mean that dirty is important. That you have broom to sweep your floor does not mean that that stain like dirt in the dust is important. It's not. Dust must always come, and the broom will always be there for dust. So don't say that because you have broom in your house will simply mean that dust and dirty is important. That cobweb is important. It's not important. That people are buying broom, is changing and buying new one to keep the house clean. Doesn't mean that dust is important in the household. You are just like a dust, and the broom must follow you. That is just it. I think now, what about an quarrels already? Ebo oyoke mumene no oyoke kulkugano the beer. So don't see that as a validation of how important you are. You are not. You are just like, just like I said, trash. And trash bin must follow you. Because a lance I will dig them. Can force of balloon. So I don't know what is, I don't know how they train you, I don't know who, even if you don't have mother, don't you have neighbors to learn from your neighbors, how people behave? After I bet you my 10 fingers and my 10 toes. When I got my 10 fingers and my 10 toes. Everything you bet. Manke don't know you bet. Manke na money you bet. People that matter. Bonda papa scarf or the check out boys, the Boy Scout. Bondi people that matters. Now Finland. People that matters. No have organizer. They are not organized over now. If not that PM say that he's backing it up, you think people will talk about it? Ask Latubana. That first one was also organized with, nobody organized with the Biafra Unite. But nobody didn't hear PM to mention anything about it. Everybody may now. And this is because Osaporo is not a kind of at peace with the PM. No this and no peace. The reason why Osaporo is fronting this as an organizer because truly he don't want Biafra to go. I'm just telling you the truth. Because you know that your presence will stop people from going. Why? For you to push yourself that the organizer simply means you don't want people to go. Technically, what he's doing is, let me present these people to stop him from getting what he wants. Then he will be the first to tell you that Ngos not stop. Ngos have not even made a post about the protest. Like, no Kuriwu. She did not say anything. When I received flyer, somebody sent it to me, I said, talk about this thing. At any stage, even that flyer is different from the one I'm seeing online now, because for you to know that these guys are sabotaging, they're even sabotaging themselves. In their own camp, they have almost 4 different flyers designed by different group. Mazakwa, Nandi Kefa, with a different flyer. Last by Biafra Unite to another one. There's also another one, getting a red color. This, to tell you that nobody is actually officially organizing this thing. This one, because the only thing that giving this guy validation, if not that we are not talking about them, people always believe them. Why? Because they reside in Finland and they know how to listen. The reason why attacking Uche, what is the name of this brother? You know Uche now, the European rep. Okay, Uche. which or is it Ofojak? I don't know. I know his son, but you know who I'm talking about. You know the person I'm talking to. The reason why they always talk about him and trying to talk down on him because he resides in Finland. Talking about him is to make him irrelevant. And unfortunately, Uche is not a talking type. Because Obama in Finland, let's say I'm not in position of Uche in Finland, I swear that I go to give update. Life. Now I go to once you push me like that, I will. If you have stubbornness, I will give update every blessed day. I'll be giving you update. You couldn't get you one hand, which will be thank you so much, Israel. I will be giving update. You quit now. If you're not actually now, equal chance to put wars on us. I'm not a Finland. I swear that everything about everywhere I'm going to bring up. Come up as the government as the factory from the position. Man, I'm making sure sabotage. Because I'm a man for straight to that Finland before we in your next life. Yeah. Can name me kind of Finland police government ways no way back on myself up. Yes, I don't even mind to resign and take the DPM, please. I cannot, I want to face these people. Because from BGC, Baji, Brigi, Chomo Komana Dia Gacha, Fagachi Jena Finland. Maybe next time. Because I'm a PM like Uche Dinam. Man, Uche is not, I don't have time for this kind of life. I know. It's a street life. Not everybody will do it. Man, nobody eat on a street. Like eat on a village. Matter this kind of but they not gonna painting their board to for now. A drag, a child. If you man drag, you go to that now. Most of you. Maza on Italy. Only to go to Finland with Yana Lazuba mommy and dad. And I have a PM. Brother, United see, and then Messifi. The reason this guy traveled made that journey, just to validate Ogenkere. Bring it fall back, my people, fall back. As if you fall back, Biafra will be recognized or you have that freedom. Just to make sure that people run away from USB declared. That's all. What with the video time with the first one I play? I said that Nangos will be your end. Anybody screw that can do anything. Then if you are a genuine Biafran, anybody that will make a comment, even if no matter how good, like how intelligent that person is, like me now, open a DPM jacket. West side wa na for DPM listen. Open a DPM no na the mass aqua way emergency peace. On that side DPM so many like take the apology, but know how we normally do his thing. And DPM begin to call him, names. They begin to talk a kind of that nanny in one line. Let me use the word that his nanny. If he come down to USB government, I will start suspecting DPM. Personally, I will start suspecting DPM instantly. That's where I'm rating this option ever. Why? Because everywhere this guy has been, his job is to pollute. Like, okay, in my GG na was na village what we na bagba on abo either so being outside or behanania or drop both of you. If on a yeah, what if a maggot or drop wire monobaka either so back. Do you know why they always use a lot of leaves or nylon or paper to wrap obaka very well? Oh, my kiji that because once EGG got better down at that obaka, for example, or got benya or got drop that and that will gamma by once or drop or I forget it. Oh my god, that EGG KJ. Some people in the village, but I have to say, if I feel to avoid EGG drop, but this guy is just as bad as that EGG. Gonna drop poison. Something that he can't deliver something good. As no one defeat them. sneak apụta ike iji ayọnsị ọ arụkọnsị nke dị be proud of. Oh, yeah, baby, this guy. So anywhere you see him, know that that group is something. So when I hear Ify, that Ify automatically is just like expired milk. I don't know if I have not done anything with Ify, but as long as he can work and relate with Mazakwa, Ify is to me, it's just like expired milk. So that is what I'm saying. So if you want to convince people, once you see Mazakwa, well, you are working with Mazakwa, no. When I saw Solomon Nkocha and 30th of May sitting down with Mazakwa and I don't know, I made a video, and that video did not go down well, you know, with Solomon. One thing you need to understand is that any of them that are siding or working with Mazakwa is either or working with someone that knows Mazakwa, is that the person is no longer himself, or that person is just as bad as Mazakwa. They say, show me who you go with, then I will tell you who you are. Show me your friends, then I cannot predict your character. Because for you to work with that person, the reason why Mazakwa and Lazuba are finding it difficult to cooperate, to last, is because both of them are the same thing. This Mazakwa call you or Sunkia, my boss. That is that William Wagmakena. Watch it drop that. Lazuba shall drop on here. Find a man with problem. You know what? Because that's why they cannot coexist now. Because both of them are filled with this kind of, pollution. Can Lazuba drop pollution in here? What after Ajere, the oak in a pagaga, actually yours, okay, eventually yours, actually you think. Those baby dinner. That's why they cannot cooperate. I will not hear when they feel that every Sunday they will come and analyze speech in Gospel Labes. Gospel Labes not every Saturday. So on Sunday, let me just one them. I got na apotana. Kaina one day buy na or Labes. If all Labes name buy no butcher and buy. Like if I can happen. That program just lasted 1 week. That's one. That actually, they will not collide. The problem, as I said, because they have the same mindset, the same reasoning, the same mentality. They don't have anything good to offer. Or if I can make a policy, they give me an angle to we're independent media for a reason. Tell us one thing that she has done. That's one thing. Like, she don't want PM to come out. Okay, she don't want PM to come out. Okay, like what did she do that make you think like that? She don't ask her when last did she visit Finland? Okay, because she did not visit Finland, that's why she don't want PM to come out. Okay, now the proof that she has visited Finland is not coming. You yourself are not saying that even though Lewonle used to update DPM, but you said that she cannot get any information from PM. But now you are not telling us that Lewonle has been the one giving information. Oh, so you actually know. So meaning that you are lying to us. You want to buy us with your lies to start fighting her like you wish. Okay, you said that the listing that PM would like to see is her. And now you're telling us that visiting PM is not actually, it doesn't really matter. Then what has you been championing all this while? You have been telling us the same thing that visiting PM is. Tell us, PM is using. Now you are in charge. No, remember Nangozi can never ever hear from Pio Batobi again. Never. I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes. This betting again, I'm going to bet that the nego gago. You go so cool with Zaka. It was supposed to do with Zaka. Maybe no, I can't get that on the Nembe. Oh, when everything I forgot to give our million. You didn't believe. Now call you to the person. Okay, man, now respect. Even if you don't want to respect your wife, how about your children? Get to tomorrow. Bible Bennett and I goes and I the griffin again. If you been any man analyze it nagi, even again that Tata Quantiqua Prad, they defend that water instead of apology. And they want to always give him matter. Okay, I feel if you make if nobody has done to DPM what you did to Ogenker, what you did for Ogenker. Nobody. If somebody risk we are put on like Balakwa no Ghana got on as eating, not trust one of them. People that they don't even know their background, they don't know who they are. You are you are not afraid. Anyway. Gamer. Let's continue.
I did that. I didn't even have a good audio, which I really need to do that video very well to show you people the shamelessness of Ngozi, who has never been to visit PM anywhere in Finland, and she cannot because PM will not entertain her. She put this picture there and all that nonsense. Ngozi, you will run mad. Me, I'm telling you that now, you will run mad. I'm not going to very, very soon. These people are people of what? Important people. People that God will bless. People that any swear, they swear for you. Because that swear will destroy you completely. You will never rise again. You will never ever rise again. So let me read what the nonsensical shameless woman wrote. According to information available and all that nonsense, she said, efforts have been made to obstruct Jenny Biafra from visiting the Prime Minister. Furthermore, the individual shown in Frame 1, identified as Ifeanyi and Chijindu, in collaboration with some others, have been positioned to monitor and report on private visit requests and conversations between visitors and the Prime Minister. You're a bastard, you don't know anything. You cannot even go to Finland. If you say you want PX to come out, let us see you in Finland.
Okay, mommy, I'm not from outside now. Why am I not a bastard? Okay, this life not too balance. Just like imagine a nigga get just no much like it from maybe neighbor and load motor. That mo poke no mo poke go to what afterwards I'm up one in mafia. Drop all na go so paro. Is you know you know like you don't you may put on but you're a bastard. I bought an key neighbor or my neighbor go to do so get the actually again.
For the protest. Have you ever heard him talking about a protest on the 4th? She knows it's very important. Rather, she will use all this distraction to distract you so that you will not talk about the protest we're having on the 4th of August. But we're going to do it. The act is against the law in Finland on prison visitation, shameless woman. Therefore, it's intended to visit Prime Minister. I hereby advises to exercise caution regarding these individuals and to avoid any engagement. You are a fool. You are a big fool. Let me repeat again. PM is not interested in people coming to prison to visit him. PM wants us to prepare ourselves and come for.
I want to say that now Allah don't know the Allah don't know the Allah na baje Allah don't know the Allah. Can you about this? This man has spent so many months now shouting in the Nagafin and Nagafin, and all of a sudden, that PM is no longer interested. On the key. So, Otin on nine, go away easy from Italy by Finland. What will it take you? Walk about those. Walk about those. Your bottles. Oh, that's clear. Now, if you now go here, Mazakwa, it is you're actually insulting yourself. Very, 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 very sad. Very, very, very sad. You may point out one man is shameless. Oyen come match, I come on. A Magadin on a level, but man is depressed. You think it's ever have a word in there. Everybody can manage to go over itself now. He can't go in there on them. Then who am I? Why will I now die of depression? Looking at you now. Ogen can say that now. In honor to something because of 18 years now. Only for jail 1 naira. Latest video, yeah. Oh, nah. Man just believe somehow. Man, bachelor. You don't have any boundary. If this guy gave me a PM portable, let me tell you what this guy will do. He will on his camera. Hello, dear friends, watching it. You know, we spend our time fighting for this boy. We are fighting for this boy. We fought for him all the time. We received a lot of bullets because of for his sake. And when he was languishing in Finland, which of course we thought that he's still the same. He's in line with what Madman, taught us. He decided to, to pretend that he's with us. Unfortunately, this boy came out now and began to side of Fulani. And I myself, Honorable Chabakadere, please stop calling me Honorable anymore. I am not, I'm not, I don't, I have washed my hand from all the babadash, all the shenanigan, all the useless things that this little boy is doing with his girlfriend. That is what I'm telling you. That's if you know his character, you can relate. I know him, this guy. He can do anything to rob somebody, but he knows nothing about shame. No reputation, no regard. He don't care about building profile. It's all this thing that bothers you. For where you are true at the street. He will 5 p.m. again. Go back you somewhere. He will, unless I don't know. Maybe if Mason can that if there's no green light from Mason Namarikana, he may subpedal, but I coach organ go na social media on number. Either to come and catch the balloon in case if you are doubting. Please,
That's no way I'm going to, but I'm going to analyze this very, very well. My name is Raphael Chiamakajere Nwachineke, a true disciple of Mansim Nam Yokukano, who has been deceived to stand against our leader at a point where I shouldn't have, because your manipulation and deception make some of us believe that what we're doing was right. How can I even stand to believe that I joined forces with people that decided that they can sack the leadership of IPOB? That was an eyesore. That's not where I'm going. I'm going somewhere.
Let's go back to this. Okay, me vote of no confidence on them.
Let's go back to his video.
On our fight.
I did here today. No problem. You see that? Very manipulative.
Broadcast yesterday. A lot of people have called my attention to a video of our sister Lisa Kano. Some people have called me.
And I want to please, if you know my beloved sister Lisa Carlo, get her to watch my video, because this guy is as subtle as a serpent. Get her to watch my video. You see this thing is doing. If you read the 48 laws of power and you see the systems of how to get into people's mind, this guy is a craftsman in this very art. He does it very well. He knows how to get into your mind, get into your system, and get you to believe that he doesn't mean harm to you, but he's actually very, very manipulative and deceptive if you believe him. Look at that gentle face, innocent face, smiling face, telling you our sister, and my attention was brought to our sister. All those things are just to get you to feel that he doesn't mean harm. So that if what he will say here is actually contrary to the reality and truth, you will not have the morale to confront him and tell him that, guy, I know what I said and I meant what I said and you are at fault and I stand by it. Lisa Carlo has a voice among Biafrans. Not as much as some of us, but the little that people that listen to us know that we are critical in our thinking and in our analysis. Simon Ekpa is deceptive, manipulative, and that's the game he wants to play. He's playing. He has been playing it on his gullible followers, and he wants to get into the head of our sister Lisa to make her believe that he means well, that he is not fighting her, that he's his intentions are clear, that Lisa just misunderstood him and all that. I am going somewhere. Share this video, please. If you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you love Biafra, and if you have hated me before, for everything I did with this guy, thinking that he was standing for truth, please, I beg you, forgive me, because this guy deceived so many of us. So many of us. I am, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry for every one of you that I have insulted and manipulated with this guy, thinking that we were standing for truth, not knowing that this guy is just a manipulator. He's trying to play that game. He's just trying to play that game on our sister Lisa, and I'm sure Lisa is smart to know that this one is just like the serpent in the Garden of Eden trying to beguile Eve and tell her, that this is very beautiful. Why not eat it? Don't eat that apple. Don't eat that apple this guy is throwing to you. I tell you, he's very manipulative. Very, very manipulative and dangerous. Let's go there. Very, very manipulative fellow. I'm telling you the truth. I won't lie to you. All right.
And that, Simon Ekpa. A lot of people have called my attention to a video.
Look at his face.
Our sister, Lisa Kanu. Some people have called my attention that, Simon Ekpa, you have to address the video. You have to do this. You have to do that. They are attacking you and all that.
Let me go to the front of this thing.
Sometimes I listen to all these things and it just added to the strength. It just added to the mental toughness that we are talking about. I wake up this morning, a lot of people are sending videos to me. For one thing, I want to ask people is, it's not everything you address. It's not everything that I'm going to address. And one thing is this. If you listen to, because I listened to the video. If you listen to her, you will find out that she have lost it. She have lost it.
Okay. You see, Simon Ekpa, if you listen to Lisa, you will find out that she has lost it. Now, you see, remember he first of all told you that he came to address Ifeanyi, your first whatever. But this is actually what pushed the Idu, what do I give him now? The Idu supporter or the Idu king. Because Nelly Ofebu is the Idu queen. Simon Ekpa should be given the Idu king. This is what actually pushed the Idu king out of his den and brought him out to come and...
Just like now that he's calling DPM a Fulani. You get the point now. This is how he rolled.
This is our beloved sister who stood her ground to defend our mother. The wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our mother. She stood her ground to defend our mother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife. But this guy here, as manipulative, as deceptive as the snake in the garden.
Now that his mother now is now misbehaving. Full time. Shamaka cannot even run a program on his mother. Instead, he's looking for people to pledge on. You get the point now. He cannot even talk about that his mother. Because on a chocolate, on which that's not how to. What have you done that your mother is now against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Lizzie Kanu video that PM is talking about is about the same Uche because of Uche nothing more. Go to listen now. Lizzie is now deaf and dumb. He don't pretend that he's not hearing anything. He don't want to talk about anything. But Lizzie Kanu was busy making videos to counter PM. Okay, mata. Inata, if I na wage. Ona to mazakwa. Nege kwenti.
Is coming here to tell you that if you listen to her video, you will know that she has lost it. And any one of you listening to him that will agree with this guy that Lisa have lost it, then you are completely evil, manipulated, and you are the one have lost it, not Lisa. Let's go ahead.
She just lost it completely. Even if she believed that I did not address those abusing our leader's wife, which is a lie, she went further to conclude, her message, was not like a normal message.
Now look at what she said. What he said. Even if she believed that I did not abuse, let me go take it back again. I'm going to try and get every line of words.
Abusing our leader's wife, which is a lie. She went further.
Hold on.
To the video. If you listen to her, you will find out that she have lost it. She have lost it. So she just lost it completely. Even if she believed that I did not address those abusing our leader's wife, which is a lie, she went further to conclude, her message, was.
Hold on.
Even if she believed that I did not address those abusing our leader's wife, which is a lie, she went further to conclude, her message.
Now, remember that Lisa is one of his, admirers, one sister that actually watches him very well and follows sequentially everything that Simon Ekpa brings up there. So how can you come and say that she lied? This is a sister that knows that you have not addressed these individuals. And I know that you have not addressed these individuals. I know you have not addressed Nelly Ofebu. I am going to play the voice note of Nelly Ofebu, where yesterday she continued to insult our leader's wife. Simon Ekpa have not one day called Nelly Ofebu out to tell her that stop abuse.
Exactly what our people normally do. You see, this is just as of that time don't have access to information that PM had. Let me say it again. This guy that is calling, making this video, trying to mock PM, because what they were saying, mocking PM of is, they were trying to call his attention that why are you not cautioning your followers that are insulting Uche Chikano? But they don't know that as of that time, PM already know the game plan, what they're doing behind the scene, that Uche is accomplished. But you that is outside, you want to what you don't know. Today, that is now very clear that the woman is not doing what she's supposed to do. Where is your own video to condemn her? You get the point now.
Our leader's wife. You don't generalize and say the people abusing our leader's wife. No, it is not people that are abusing our leader's wife. Simon Ekpa, the manipulator. Raphael Chamaka Jere is the one speaking to you. It is not people. The persons insulting and abusing our leader's wife is Nelly Idu of the Elohaha in Norway, Uwa Sofia, Nsima the Bobrisky of Idu. These three people have abused and insulted our leader's wife. Will you deny that you don't know about it? Will you deny? And so you can't come and say the people abusing our leader's wife if she thinks I have not addressed them. You have not addressed them. She doesn't think. Lisa doesn't think. She knows, like I do, like every other person listening to this video right now, do know that you have not addressed the people insulting, abusing, humiliating, harassing. Can you believe that? Our leader's wife.
And now that's your leader wife. You and the Lizzie. You guys are not saying anything now that the insult of Uchechi on PM, on Mas Namoricano, and PM is a no, like is now in the level of no hold back. Like she can say anything, she can do anything and get away. Nothing. You are not talking about it. You don't. But this is exactly what you are known for. You are not. This is when Chiamaka is Chiamaka. So all this thing that he's doing now, Ebon, he's just trying to distract you. He's not for anything meaningful, anything serious. No, he has never been, and he cannot just start it now. Let's move to just to complete the video, please. Let's complete the video.
The protest, and before then, everything about Biafra tax and everything must be paid. And Biafrans, we need to do the needful to get it sorted out. Anything that will hinder or cause obstruction to the appeal, we need to clear it out of the way. Because he's not talking about that. Because she's an evil woman. She is, because Arabese is devil incarnate, together with her brother. Today, I can now confirm to you people that Ogenkere is because Arabese's brother. And they have been hiding. They are brothers in crime. They've been hiding their gimmicks.
Believe.
They contact the prison administration directly with your information using the following email: shameless woman and warfare. Show us where you visited. Do you know that the picture
you can see the anger in him because job Akwana.
I'm done reading this nonsense.
Who wouldn't be done when your target if you attach loss and leak the secret? They go against.
You know the picture that Ngozi is showing people on her Twitter handle that she went to prison. That picture was taken by Olewunle. It was sent, no, that picture was taken by Uche Obi, and it was sent to Ngozi. Ngozi, and this particular picture here that you are seeing here now, this picture here was taken by Olewunle. Olewunle is the one that took this picture and sent it to Ngozi. And now today, the Olewunle is crying. She is crying for help. May God have mercy on you people, all of you that went encouraging Ngozi to go this far. Her boyfriend, Uche, her boyfriend, God is going to put them all to shame. Believe you me. I'm asking these people, what were you thinking? Now look at
least Uche make a good boyfriend. How about your boyfriend? I don't know. I'm not sure. Your girlfriend, I mean.
Even in Biafra land, I saw a video of Ndelugu. So that you will understand and ask these bastard people, including the TOS shameless, exact criminal TOS. Ask them, what were they thinking? I saw a video of our people in Enugu celebrating Onyendu Mazin Namdekano and singing the praises of Mazin Namdekano. And I begin to ask, what were all these bastard people thinking about? Let me show you people this video and I'll close it. Now the question goes to the shameless TOS people that Mazin Namdekano has sacked and they insist that they remain. Look at what is happening in Enugu.
Oh, they fuck on like well. Okay, let's go. Abandon PM. You will not talk about PM again. I know who he is. Oh, I was looking for that tomorrow. The same thing. Now, if you're not much, okay, Nico.
Where you know that people used to be afraid to come out and talk about Biafra.
You are totally right. You are totally right.
Yesterday.
If on a smooth table and next alternative place like PM Potter. If on that is why they will sabotage to have hope. Even Lazuba, they are all moving to 100 men. Now watch. Once PM come out, they are waiting to have a reason to official. So if you are still believe in USB government and you are contemplating how PM will forgive them and who will not forgive them, they're not even ready to say I'm sorry because of 100 men. What you need, these guys are not actually well informed to know how to get freedom or to even they don't waste time to study or to pay attention. No. That is only the whole if all area never in a go in a get and the itching give me balloon but Masa what I know work. Ibu ya catapult na ọ ga-atọ na bandit period catapult agba because what if man na-agọ. Anyway, I just want to share this with us. Today is a very busy day. We are going to wind down any moment from now. Ọkwa Amobiara na-eri eko gị n'ụlọ ụzọ anyị were Amobiara. Okay, I'm going to make if I come at them. All was about ban 100 men now. Ochu make a chance sabo the end of the cordia. Gather the effort down. No go gelu. How long are you going to allow this infiltrator to destroy the hard work of other people? How long? Amobiara.
You see, these are people that are with Mazin Namdekan. I'm asking this DOS, what are you thinking? You thought you could remove Namdekan? It's gone. What were you thinking? Okay, get it. You people who know that you can never be popular. Nobody will listen to you. You are useless. Shameless people. My time is up. But let me try and call you friend because I need to go back to work. So I 2-3 minutes extra time. I hope that my colleagues do not come to work now and call me. So that if I can say something and I'll end this program. They will. Be fine, where are you? Shameless people. Because
this if I is different from the other one, or Or maybe the same if I don't know. Frank Okoye, oh yeah. You're welcome. The link is there for you. Let me hear from you if I end.
Okay. If I hey, I see your comment. Oh yeah, quickly make your contribution before I close the camera. Oh.
No, why I want to say anything about this issue is about
or they call the boss or they call the girl. What do you expect? All the nigga get living a call in a key you na nonsense. Dojo. It's both in dojo. I'm a beer. And I call it. This well. Ocean Moss, I'm still waiting for you. Okay, you're here. And there we go. Unmute your mic. Ocean, unmute your mic.
Ndewo Maazị Kai. Ndewo Maazị Kai. Adị egwu. Nna.
Good evening.
You are trying, Ndewo, my brother. I greet you according by your time zone. When you see Nanka, but Tabakwa Nanka. Very another easy.
But our program I believe me before, but independent leaders in advance to the guy program, so I have no other choice. That's okay.
All the more Gidigidibu Ugweze. You know, and then Menka, yes, sir. Maazị Kai. I'm observant into the female here. I greet my fellow Biafrans according by their time zones. I greet each and everybody. You know, just observe this guy very well. This guy that the picture is here. Just observe him very well, just as a normal, zero your mind and look at him, observe him naturally, you know, as a human being. If you observe him finish, I think your mind, that is from his own body structure. It is not a mock, because I don't mock whatever God creates, but I look at people the way they behave. Just if you look at this guy very well, this is face now. Check his two eyes. Check the two sides of his eyes. Check his mouth, and then the cheek. Then check here the nose, the shape of his head, the way he talks, the way he behaves. So, you know, some time ago, I've said in this program that this guy is somehow kinky. It's just this guy, you know, imbe. But on his attitude, you see that imbe image is in him completely. It's inborn. Just watch. Look at those guys in Ekpa about Onyendu. Look at the way you know, as a normal human being, they sound in a network for something, you know, memorizing on something or reflecting on something is different. But look at the way he does his own. That will tell you exactly who this guy is. Yes. Then watch his picture. I think who was that? I don't know if he's DPM or somebody went somewhere. Yes, DPM went to that room or somewhere in Italy. He went there to see her. I think he weared short that day, brown short with the young one who he named that day. Just named this guy and nobody will tell you.
Something is wrong.
Yes. And let me say this, you know, we being the Igbo people, we are very sensible.
Yeah.
very brilliant in reasoning, aside education. But if you look at this guy, the way he reasons, the way he does his own thing, it will tell you that this guy, maybe he's an Igbo name, but he's an Igbo person, so to say. But maybe any day from America, you go there 1 or 2 questions. We need to interact with the mom. Now, look at that. This guy, you know, let me tell you, I have some Benin friends, very sensible, very brilliant, smart, outspoken as well, fearless. I have some of them that are like that. But we know as Dimpa Benin behave. You understand? Even Dimpa Benin, when you watch
those they present joke, I don't blame anybody what about for like that. But those they present joke, they all look suspicious.
No, I'm telling you what I observe. I'm not telling you that I'm not trying to mock him or to do propaganda. This is the way I look at him.
I understand what you're saying, 100%.
Now, look at this guy. The picture that is here. This guy have been involved in pastoralship in Redeemed Christian Church. Redeemed. You know how Redeemed is, eh? You understand?
Yeah.
A pastor. All he pastored and do all the years he did, he practiced the pastoralship or whatever, is a monumental failure on it. This guy called himself a Nollywood actor or a movie producer. All his colleagues, take all of them, the people that he acted with, the people that he follows, or the people that link with him, they are quite different. This guy, River Goddess herself. Sorry, I did not see that name, but I go, all right, Mazikai. Let us be friends. Let us no, because money will reach out to put this one place.
Now, take out with my helmet, beacon.
Let us welcome one of the goddess on behalf of everyone.
No, no, ihe nji wee bata bụ o nwere okwu ikwuru welu m iwe gbalụrụ m afọ. Ya mere m ji wee bata. Mba, Ocean Master. O nwere okwu okwu gbalụrụ m afọ. Ocean Master.
Yes.
Yeah, image no description of this imbe. Amubiera. Fun Master. O nwere okwu ikwuru na a ga-ejeju mama ya ajụjụ that o nwere ike ọwụrụ onye Igbo ma mụ nọrọ nga na-agwa gị sị gị na aha ya bụ Ọsakpọrọ nwa ụba here.
Oh, thank God that you are there, you're on point. Emma, River Goddess, you ekwu to Emma na ụmụ nwaanyị ada afịara sị na epic offense ndị Emma na ụmụ nwaanyị na-adịkarị in unity na-abịa n'ụdị ebe anya ka m ji wee sị that na how they all maybe Mami and were most to explain to us. Try to be very polite.
Listen, somebody who knows him very well, you understand, came out with his identity. And Beautiful. He didn't pick, he didn't F, he didn't do anything, he didn't debunk it, he didn't shake. You understand? Onye mali ọfụma kpọrọ ya afa kpọọ otu o si bi ụwa and everything.
Wonderful.
Those people, onye ọbụla efu na-enweghị a true bearing. You understand? Is a non-entity that will look at you and call you a non-entity.
Yeah.
A bashcard bụ ihe ga-enecha gị anya kpọọ onye dị okwu onye dị legit ọsha na ọ bụ bashcard.
Exactly.
Onye ori izu katago nnọọ because ọ ma na enwere ike n'ịma na onye ori o buru ụzọ kpọọ okwu onye oshi.
Yes.
Akwụna kwugide akwụna mgbe mmadụ gbagide akwụna na-akwụzi ụdọ ịghọtago. You can look at somebody ịma na ọ dị responsible nwanyị ife uji kpọọ gị akwụna bụ ka igbe na-ebu n'ụzọ kọọ ya anya.
Exactly.
Ị na-aghọta, so it's psychological. This guy The man that adopted him is Ajere.
Okay.
Mama.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Achebe na akpọ this girl, Miss Chiamaka. You want to be able
now. Yes. That is what it is. Yeah, that's truth. We have said it some time ago. Why is his name Chiamaka Ajere as a moke?
Why the woman gave her that name? Where the woman bụ mamia bụ nwaanyị na-agba mbọ ime ebe ndị a na-alụ daily paid job. You understand? So ebe afọ anya ndị na-esi nri like mama push, you gotta go going to the farm. That was where he met Mr. Ajere bụ onye awọ mama.
Okay.
And by then, he said that this guy, Osakpolo, that is his name. Onye obodo Mamaya, Maria very well.
Okay, so on week where BJ.
Yeah. So okay. The woman, Mamia, bokwa onye iwatagonu ya.
Onye no.
So when she been sunrise, when nye Maazị Ajere ebe ọ na-alụ ogwu aja ịghọtago ebe ọ na-atụta ife ọ na-eli. So nwaanyị mmadụ so nwoke wee sizie n'azụ wee na-esoli ife nsoli. So from there wee accommodate zie nwaanyị na-enye ya beans and rice. Wee accommodate this Osakpolo. Mamia wee gozie ya afa ndị Igbo Chiamaka.
Okay.
You understand? So
yes, exactly.
not a gossip, not a make-up. This is onye be ha yo onye obodo mama ha. In this humble lion store. You understand?
Yes.
He didn't come to debunk it. He didn't say anything about it. He didn't go near to it. Then when you come to his life, like this thing you said here, I have said it before, medically, medically, he's not healthy.
I tell you.
That one is number one, sure. Only on type 2 or type 3 diabetes. Looking at the eye, okay, for the black circle, you saw the eye.
Yes.
Okay, for both the upper lid and the down lid.
Yeah.
Ọ dịka onye anya ibiribe anya ya zara aza. Onye a.
Ọ dịka ibe egwuru mmiri. Ọ na-eme ebe egwuru mmiri.
Type 2 or type 3. If you nezie the chin dropping, you understand? There is a whole lot of medical significance he's having. And he doesn't want to take care of himself. Even in eze ya anya, eze ya na-ada adịwa ka eze ọkwa ma ka ihe a na-akpọ donkey n'Igbo, ọkwa jaki?
Eze jaki.
Yes, ọ palite ha na kịta anụwa. Jaki chọ ha na iri sumbutu efu ya otu ahụ o si ada eze ọja ha anya. Places eze na eze jaki chọrọ iri sumbutu otu ọ dị.
Ma ọ eze mkpicha ọ mago eru.
Thank you. Then, and onye ọbụla eforo na-akpụ punk, onye ma o techa dye n'ihu ishie, cheke character this man and character Madam Pinto.
Exactly.
Ị hụrụ ga-azụ isi nwoke anya.
Nwa Jizọs ha.
Ọkwa ihe na-ahụ bụ nke dye o tere n'ihu. Then ọ bịaza na nke afọ ọnụ ya. You understand? Onye a bụ, let me tell you, Osakpolo is a tout in Benin that found his way through land and sea to Italy.
There is no doubt about that.
Yes. Abịa na Nollywood, o nwere ife o wotere. Then, Obia as a pastor in Redeem, Osakpolo izulu ori na Redeem. Enyecha onyinye. You will put forth your hand and carry offering money. It's a
amanya aka na-efele offering.
Yes.
Okay.
This was Osakpolo no full course. Osakpolo nụrụ nwanyị. Yeah, before no nwanyị a na-agwa gị, etilie ka ọkpọ. Because her his sister, both they are like the elder Mamia Mozerenaka Ajere. This boy was a prodigal son. Annually for him to settle down. This Osapolo went and mingled with a woman. The woman is what do you call the woman on Italy there. The marriage last makagaya. This same man in Mechabulu na bonka, that is uno ademadone, Yamabonye nedina na bon nenu, onye nke nedina n'okpuru. This same human being. Ọkwa Simon Ekpa mechapụtala onye
na ghetto ka ọ nọ bụrụ na ịgba ya bụ nke ọ dịka ya sị na ọ obi ọ nọ na ghetto ni Italy enwe a lot of ghetto nke a bụrụ nsogbu.
Do you know that na mama this boy bụrụ this boy ọnụ that ever since mama ya zụchara ya wee gbaa ikpere mmiri wee gaa Italy, this guy has never seen mama ya until mama ya nwụọ ọ gaghị bury ala mama ya.
Nani all the very open now nani an attitude here now. Ife onye abụọ na ọ na-adị obvious.
So ife a niile a na-ekwu bụ the kind of people this Osakporo cannot do anything again. Onwego damage brain. He cannot fit in anywhere. He cannot do anything. If for that place that on a roke store, he would have upgraded. You understand? Or only for not have Canada that's okay store, yeah. So it means that he is not growing, or going high and was stunted. And he cannot perform as a man. As okoro bụ ịbụ nọ n'obodo ịkpọta ahụ ukwu kala aka ka ịgbahee the ten gbahee ya ọhụ. You couldn't jekwulu nwatakịrị achala ugo bụ ihe gwara ike na-egwuregwu ka ọ na-ekwu achala ugo sị na ịwụ nwoke amụ mmiri
ọ dị na-arụ
ihe ijeje duru nwunye onye ọzọ nwoke mmadụ pụọ ije pio na ewere sumbutu ihe agbakagoro agbaka nwaanyị kpọtegoro ụmụ na-abụ i nweghị ike ije kwuru ụmụazị ka na so ihe achala ugo kwuru bụ eziokwu.
Mba ihe o mere ebe a mana ebe godo esere ma nwe ya kana ihe o mere ebe a bụ ọ bụrụ na ọ na ọ gbakwuru ire niile o nwere ihe ndị Italo na-akpọ iripure dị onye ọbụla na Italo ya na-akpọ iripure so ihe o mere kịta na o ji eri epure n'aka dị woman o riri adụrụ n'aka dị woman because as it is he is not man enough to feed himself, to work for himself, think less of another person. So if you investigate that lady, you see that that lady may root of nowhere ihe ọ na-eme. Do you understand? So on that form, this guy ya nọzọ na ịghọtago wakpo n'okpuru the woman because he's a lazy man.
Ịma ihe Ajere mere Ajere mana shame ga-abụ nke ya. Ajere kept quiet mgbe o ruru the woman sumbutu. Ajere agwa ha anyị na ya na-ejekwa okwu nwaanyị. Ajere agwa ha ihe anyị fụziri bụ ka nwaanyị na-achọzi ịmụ nwa. Ịghọtago ya mara na ọ ga-abụzi ihe ifere. Ajere bịa were zara nge sekpuru ana na-apịa nwaanyị aka n'afọ. Do you understand? Ya o sere wee tiezi anyị na-ajụzi sị ka esisi mgbe Ajere ji n'ụzị nwaanyị ịghọtago nke nwunye
anụrụ mgbe egwu ibe nọzọ ka ọ daa
and mgbe a na-apịa ya ka osi you understand o nweghị mgbe o ji were mgbanịkanịka nwunye mmadụ ka ị na-aba n'ụlọ nwoke jụọ ọrụ ị na-aga ewere ihe nwoke mmadụ tie mkpu mana nwaanyị ọ ga-eme aga so in a life this guy anya and what is happening now ọ dịkwa mma ka this thing ime enwe flashback watago ọ na-adị very very nice looking at somebody's like this is only pretending.
Yes.
And mgbe a na-asị the return of the dragon a whole lot of things ebe a ka a ga-abụ ejesisi ọgwụ so a whole lot of these mediocres is afraid of the return of the dragon. Ị na-aghọta what is happening? So ị bịa na the other side now in short ka hapụ go to continue.
Okay, the woman River Goddess, you really nail it. Ima Ekpa amụ mmiri or amụ biara, you know, I laughed in China. Because number one, before you born Madam Biara, okay, Biamunam, before you born Biara. Amagemo, why go no Biara, Manam,
My hold you Biara. Oh, young during the time, Sonia Marawa, Yama, then we're buying a day fundraising when they wanted to form a caucus. If you can remember, there was a time, Ma Simon Ekpa say you can be in a cabal. You understand? You may not know. And they may fundraising because Sonia Marawa, if we are on this so dirty, unkept, or at times it will not come. If I name a fundraising on a breakage, you can't hear it. Or that they clear. You understand? Or do if was a guy for okay where video nde nwoke na nwa wunye.
Yes, that's I want ever.
Yes, and so yanwa na-enyi nwoke na-eme because then fracas adịtụwago ịghọtago obere.
Yes.
You get it? So yanwa pụtasị ya na onye arụrụ anọ ya ka nje na-akpọ ya amụ bịara or wunye that thing.
Okay. Now I can go that direction.
So
I was thinking in a different direction.
He continued. Now, Simon Ekpa. It is obvious. You understand?
Okay. Now I get the point, which is very, very correct. See, Mazika, if you remember, some time ago was talking here, and I said that what, as at the time, I am a fundraising with Oba to be one arm of 5 to 7 in Koto to 5 to 6 in Koto. You know, anokata, those things are now manifest. You will remember River Goddess, anokata, pump those things. You have just said it here. Yeah, put on a fundraising. And then after our Prime Minister then after the declaration and all this Amubiara and then do it here, creative, we form the group Hanon here. Now, USB name a fundraising at the beginning. Therefore, the thing now manifest. No, how to those things.
That's what I'm telling you.
Now, if you reflect now, go back, even since after the redeclaration, go back to when we had on a fallback, in group in fallback.
Have you ever seen it?
Yes, fundraising. It doesn't happen on their own.
Okay.
As they break, hang on, fundraising, they are different camps. It doesn't happen. Meaning that there is the game that they play. They don't play it within themselves, but they play it on USB. They play it on other forums. So we have actually analyzed this. I didn't just say it this way you said it, but I've said it that if you watch in their own camp, it doesn't happen.
That's why they want to bring our platforms down by this.
Yes.
That's why this media team meeting I love that also. Because don't bring anybody you don't know in.
Okay, yeah, today he said it to
because it's like a combined this thing. So more make that comment. You understand? And due to maybe at that Simon Akamachabeka has a may operate. That's why
I want to get that kind of
don't worry, continue as Yazarum.
Landlady need my attention. Okay.
I said thank God because now any reason MJ or Sakbolo Amobiera. If MJ boy Amobiera because of his work, I call you. And they may fundraising and they may have or when you called the then natural they pull people's platform down. We say thank God for the media program that more Chineke nyegi revelation that nobody should bring in ndị nwe ka ọ dị. because this time around they might maybe come in and put even work or to shut down the platform, because I'm on a platform so they are trying on how to imago bochie kuno benaputana 1 or 2 days. That was what I said.
Okay, mba uche modi kwa amokwa maya kazo. Ndroba na link na.
Yeah, oh yes, I'm putting that now it happened to Ada, because Ada I come all the way to the city, but not like people like you people. But that instruction in is a very good one. That was what I just said.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So you see, dear friends, this guy haven't worked in Redeemed Christian Church and failed. That movie failed. Went into business, failed. He have done
Went into marriage. Went into
yes.
first marriage.
Yes. Went
He
into
went
the
into
first
marriage, failed.
Yeah. Yes.
He went into
failed
the
on
second one, failed.
Wow. Just imagine.
Before we get a message and comment. Before we get a message and comment last.
Yes. Oh, yes. The misery Marawe.
Because all they call the guru. You see, this is a man that have went into marriages and failed. Then the worst of it in capping it is a man who claimed to be a man of God, who claimed to be Dibia man of God, who count his 10 fingers and 10 toes every 5 seconds on people.
And same man. Ocean Master. Emana this Ostapolo. Onwele lady no na UK. The lady where onwere the lady si no me any film again. Ocheputaza ife niile. Ona see the lady yo Maria camera down.
Bonya yeah. Oh, if you don't come Betford na Canada. Okay, Betford na Canada. I a program. That I got woman. Quite Betford we have here now. Okay, I watching. Yes. No, me or see the man. Put the camera down. I say put it down. Why now? Camera the one in you. On this young, now why I go to camera down? No, no, that's God. If I get the kids are this one out to camera. Okay, Ruben, na dia mama nke mana o nwa ka go nkabe ya.
Mother for na onye ama happen quickly.
I'm telling you. Now, you see, after failing in those marriages, now look at him, his doings in this particular journey we are now. This guy have get into the US. When he was in the US, when he was in a IPUB, his problem in all around him, anywhere you think about, anywhere but Tarakwana, it's just like in Kapu or Anyansho. Anyansho is another suja ant, Betona cat suja ant. These two animals, Ebo na habata, just nearby one, within 5, 10, 15 minutes, or within little time. This is here, this guy, the act of this very particular person in our forever. Now, from IPOB, Osigide, Mankenya na Nedio Fobu, Mankenya na onye obuna mechakwe here na program aketa 9 on here. We see the program. Ebon Emema as Simon Ekpa attack. It didn't end there. He jumped from the USB, he jumped to fallback, he jumped from fallback to CRC. From there, he fall back again. From there to Adadi Orama, they reconcile, they do this, do that. They went to Finland, they still come out and play. All these things all around him will tell you who he is. And then all this is monumental failures. Organ of idea, Onasi, Unebodo, Onunemi, Nang, Nangoma, 10 fingers and 10 toes. That is why you ever say, watch onye say na ya efego Chineke gụọ Bible gụọ akwụkwọ nsọ onye si na ya eme omenala lee na-eyi akwa bịa na-eyi akwa at the end of the day onwere nke ọ na-eme aka ya kwụ ọtọ. It's just a distraction. It's just a if not because some of our people, you know, sometimes if we don't awaken, if we don't, or you don't constantly talk to people, some people will not understand or get carried away or distracted. This type of a person, they doesn't, deserve any 5 minutes or 5 seconds of a person because, yeah, even so you can imagine this. And this is a guy that is in Italy. Let me say this. In Italy, immigrants survive in Italy very easily than any other country in Europe, including the US. You can easily survive in Italy as a black man. Let me just use the word as a black person. But this guy in Italy, he can't help himself. On Alona Way House, as he stands now, Italians are very kind, very good. If you work with them with some number of time and they found you worthy, my brother, the sky is the beginning of your journey.
My ocean master, I has said that the evil that men do on they leave or was after them within them. This man went too far into evil. You understand? If for honor a me aqua, ya liar nishi, ima invocations and things. When you send forth something, that thing will go. And if it doesn't see anything to attract or magnet, it will come back to you.
Come back, of course.
That was what is happening to this man. He went into a whole lot of things. They so dirty. You understand? Looking at things today, the whole Biafrans as a nation after Agachara Finland, the evil he committed with her girlfriend Uberisyocha is it's unabominable. It's an abominable act. You understand? On Johnny him and as you are, when you remember the situation and your spirit, your soul churns, you release some kind of words. You understand? To the realm. Onye ọbụla nlele anya fa kafara tinyela anyị n'ọnọdụ a knowingly and ọ ga-adịrị fa mma. You understand? And you didn't know when you were just taking, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth, what I will speak it.
The mouth speak it.
Hey! Chukwoti kabiama. Let's
watch it. And Oje were from my then only with this name also no you call gene. Oro tomorrow the person now wake up. But this thing you mean. We mere mmadụ ụdị ha gịnị ka o mere gị iji gaa to this extent? Are you creating content or what? Because he went beyond ọ gara over and ebe ahụ ọ sị na ukwu nwunye ya na ụmụ ya ga na-ere ere na-eshi ushi ya ukwu nwunye na amụ ya ga-ere ere na-eshi ushi because ị na-achị destroy ihe na-enye nwoke ibe gị enjoyment. I don't know how people think. Then to have that same enjoyment.
Not alleged.
So that is disturb this man, and he has never grown. He has never, from worst to worst. You understand? and more bịara mụọ nwa m gwa enyi ya nwaanyị nkọwala enyi ya nwaanyị sị ịpụla afọ a nwoke a gụrụ afọ a to attract Biafrans ka a bịa tụọrọ ya ego. How can you say that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu has come back? Ọ chọcha ebe ọ ga-anọta ụwa na ndụ, ọ hapụ ụmụnne ya na ụmụnne ya.
Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọ na-come back ọ na-go before mmadụ anata na ọ ya apụ wee bata.
Mba, o nwere ndị na-anọkwa ndụ. Ị na-aghọta o? Ụmụkwe
Maazị
ndị
Nnamdi Kanu ka dị very young. He is still very young too. Ọ bụrụ na even though na ọ anata because before mmadụ abata like that, ma na okenye kagolo ezigbo nka mgbe gboo like ndị gboo kịta na
ego unu ga-esi trendịarịa check ọ si hey all help Biafra inichọ aka dị ka aka nti dịka ihe nọrọ akpụ gwụrụ n'akwọ ha aka ọ si all help onezie anya ọ mara no problem from the onset ka that problem obido dere. And Maazị Kai says something. You castigated PM, that PM kparịrị nwunye leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu everyone. And what is happening now? You have not come out to say, ew, if kwara ihe a niile ọkwa n'eziokwu, that there are people that see ahead of time before the thing happens. You understand?
Yes.
You didn't say that. And since it is happening, who is lying and who is saying the truth? To your shame, Ostakpolo, Raphael, Ajere, Miss Chiamaka. Achebe mechere Chiamaka ihe Achebe akwifra Achebe. Mgbe ụfọdụ m na-adịkwa were iwe, mgbe ụfọdụ kwa m na-like ya. Achebe tinyere Raphael n'ikwe gbaga nga na asụọ ya. Were brezichi ya Ajere, were gown yikwasị Ajere. Ajere ya ka o ruzo abịa ime ọsị no, Achebe, you know my brother, I cannot quarrel with you. Oge Ugo 419 nere nke ọfụtabewa akwa ị na-ebere onye dị ndụ akwa because you want gossip. Oh my brother,
ịmara ụdị akwa ahụ. Ịmara ụdị akwa ahụ na
but o setigon
akwa alụwa na o wee lata gị. You know?
Can I not go from Chiamaka first? Can I not go from Yawa?
Okay.
Oga. Hey! Chukoti kabiama. Eji mofu akwana aka ni dre makuishi igesomu. Akuishi. Eji mofu akwana aka. If you are yet undecided about it and you know you are whiter and whiter and whiter than snow, go and pick up akwa hona balia. Kan ne meche kpere kan na aga gatiwa ya. Kan ne tiwa ya. Kan ne tiwa Ngozi Ezeobika. Ngozi Nkechi Blessing. Kan ne tiwa ge. Kan ne tiwa go obi. Kan na gbajisi go ụkwụ. Kan na gbajisi ga aka. Kan na ekpuchi ga anya. Ihe niile ịgbakọrọ ka ime ụmụ Biafra.
Ọ dị egwu.
Ọla gị n'isi, ọlago gị n'isi, ọlago gị n'isi, ọlago gị n'isi, ọlago gị n'isi, ọla gị n'isi. Aha Chukwu okike abịa mapụrụ ime ihe niile. I love that.
I love it.
I love that.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that. Ọlago gị n'isi, ọlago gị n'isi, ma ngị ma ndị otu gị niile, ma gị ma Katapila, ma gị ma Solomon Nkwọcha. Ndị niile na-asọpọtụ gị. Ndị niile na-akpọ gị our DPM, knowing fully well that there's nothing like DPM. Hey!
Okay.
Adagwenya mu ibinye akwụ n'aja.
Okay, Maazị Kayo, Maazị Ocean Master, I want to ask this question. After rain comes sun, assuming tomorrow now, this thing is on the social media. Ngozi Orabeze now sue this idiot with this. You understand me?
Yes.
The evidence is there. You understand? Then I want to ask, where is 5-5 vision? Maybe this problem bidder. Maazị Simon Ekpa, in short, Chineke nna gozie gị. Chineke nna nyere gị aka because the enemies of your soul na-agbazi onwe ha mgba. Mmụọ ketere gị, mmụọ siri ike. I want to ask this question. If God is not alive, what these people, ndị gbara Maazị Simon Ekpa ogige, this guy said that he is 5-5 vision. Where is 5-5 vision today? 5-5 vision went and took name unu. Ọ ka ha bụrụ ndị arụrụ ana wee gaa na nke dibịa ụgbana wee jide unu ebe ahụ ke unu eri and ama ma ụgbana ọtọpụgo unu because behavior unu na-eme ọ dị too much. You people 5-5 vision, you should go back to ụgbana because I don't think na that man dey lose unu. That man ka ji unu somewhere. This thing here agbara Simon ogige. Then where is 5-5 vision? Where are you? Ode na mmiri. Ọ dakpuo na mmụmị. Whatever a man do, ọ ga-eso ya. Ọ ga-eso ya ruo n'isi. So this thing now ha na-abịa aganye aka asị gị protest for Maazị Simon Ekpa or no protest for Maazị Simon Ekpa. I thank God for internet. One way or the other, the people, the Finland, I know that they are getting some information of people that are doing 60 degrees, 360-degree turn. People that are now saying that they are wrong, why Simon was right. People that are now confessing and apologizing. Now, one way or the other, it will get to them.
Yeah.
They will know the truth. You know? And somebody was saying, no, Simon Ekpa, one of them, that Simon, that what is happening now, I don't think it will not happen. Now, Simon Ekpa, bridge not to lose that dealt with Musa. That's why they want to take him out at all costs. All Simon Ekpa, and their audio something that leaked somewhere.
Yeah. It will always continue to leak. Emma, just like you said, the word of God said that an arrow placed upon a righteous man, after it might have gone around, it will turn back to its sender. And the same word of God says that fire, that the presence of God is full of fire. The fire goes before him and consumes his foes in every angle and every direction. We will say that ilu na asị na-egwu ana ọfọ n'ugwu enwere mkpuchi ife ya jide ugwu because onye gbaa ọgbapụ were isi eburu. You see, in all the things say we River Goddess, yeah, if this guy may hear now, this is if we Jiakwa, yes, some people may take it serious, some people may take it now. It's just ordinary. But somehow, it's not. It's not. Or somebody go and do that. If one now, go and do that. That there will be this, there will be that, there will be that. But now it was draw the person. If that thing that you asked me to do, if I do it, didn't do it right, or if no one work to me expect or what will be the consequences? That is what to ask.
Even on Bokwachala Odere Okwa Kayu TV. Kayu TV where yeah, Otibanagi anime, and you think that this thing doesn't have effect. Kayu TV, yeah, ton, yeah, is yeah, Omazi Namo de Simon Ekpa, Omazin goes Omesa off. You see it? Now Omazi Kashir we get to come back.
Yes.
That is manipulation.
Good. So the same thing or projected and the mad or projected the people innocent of what he is accusing them, or he is casting the spell upon them for. Since they are innocent, it now bounces back to him. Despite his own nature. No, of course, now all of us, USB. So the mistake, he made the greatest mistake in his life because you see, even Dibia na wall mother or Dibia na wall mother a job. We are got when Kayagi Batana be or Wagga up we buy in it, if you insist on wall the or what or kill it when we have mother kill it and Daboria, Uburi Buneg. Good. So, yeah, what this guy failed to understand. Some people may not talk to you, some people may not even behave as if they had you, but yeah,
there is something that as time goes on, it will begin to, show up itself.
Yes.
This thing, Ima, when he brought this thing to tell you that enwere ebe ha gapụrụ ịmago achinye ha. When you look at Udele has the same. There was another guy too that has the same. This guy a na-akpọ kedu mafia dekwalu mmili a na-akpọ has the same. You understand? This is symbol, and it has not gone off his neck. There was some guy that was giving somebody made an expose. One guy otu fasi akaru egotago a whole lot of things to be strong. So when I was listening to it, I now begin to decode 1 and 2. The extent these people goes, you understand, to do ifojo and failure to imagojikwata onwefa. You understand? But along the line, ya wana akụwa akwa na America, ịmakwala nsọ akwa ị na-akụwa, things to do and things not to do. That now I am looking at this man, there is a boomerang. Now CRC now from Brigi, okay, man ocheta hazaja, obusu. From even the CRC, obusu. Y'all mechara na Carolina Mbeze bụ nke ọ dịka na Carolina ọ dịkwa ka ọ bụkwa osu. You understand? Now they are looking for a way with a girlfriend there on how to go back to the new 100 men, because enyi nwanyị na-akpọzi the new elected head of HOD, our HOD. Listen, with time you will see what is about to involve.
Wow.
Yeah, on our HOD. So yeah, then now that our leaders say we should make peace. You see where they are putting their hands, something to hold on. You understand? So you don't want to face your mess. You don't want to stand. So now, if we go but God is so wonderful. They will come to USB.
Let me say this before you continue. See, sometimes lack of calculation, some of us in so. Some of critical reasoning, in so. How do you think this Biafra have been declared? Who is Mazin Nandekano? Who is Mazi Simon Ekpa? Who is Dr. Ngozi Arabeze? Who is our internal leader, General Ojukwu and Defion? Who are they? What they fought for? What they are fighting? Where do they want to arrive? Can you hear what happened on when they made it? Then Mazi, good. Then Dr. Ngozi Arabeze will always tell you, do not be moved even PM, do not be moved, Mazin Nandekana. That thing that you are fighting for, we have already gotten it.
Right here.
So I'm trying to drive your mind somewhere. This is why I say this. Because now, Mazin Nandekana today, he can never be different from who Simon Ekpa is. Simon Ekpa, if he comes out today, he will never be different from what Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is. So, if you manage 100 men to say, the same 100 men now will still be, collapse into the big shoe.
You see why I don't like judging things quick? Well, I said it earlier, I talk. That all these people, both the Giselle France and all of them, propaganda. Remember, there is nothing that they are doing now that we have not seen. You remember when Mazinam Dekano and Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the Ezekome and the rest of them, Madubugu, all of them, you remember? You remember how they ended? Even the wife that claimed she went from London to visit him, all of them. Now we na this one. Hana bokwa kitikiti kata kitikiti. All these things you see Hannah now, all these things they are doing is to deceive you, to deceive people, to make people to come and donate money for them.
Exactly.
Finish. No agenda.
Yes.
When you look at these pictures here, you will understand very well, very, very well, that look and the look on Nnamdi Kanu are just the same thing. I said they have played a smart one. Visiting Obatobie is good. But what is the motive? What is the agenda? Why did they go there? Why did they visit Obatobie? Nobody understood me. Now this picture will tell you something that you don't even think or know. Forget what people are writing on the social media. We are with Obatobie. Let me tell you something. Obatobie is with me. Obatobie is me. Me and me. Obatobie. It doesn't matter. If you go there, go kiss Obatobie for mouth. Eat with the same spoon, drink with the same cup of Obatobie. That one no mean say in there happy with you. Remember,
Exactly.
in there for a place.
Yes.
And that place where in there, no be where you go stay the talk.
I concur with
He
you
could
on
only tell you small thing way before
Very
your
deep in
ear
reasoning
alone.
on this point, on this very particular issue.
He don't talk to people where he talk to. Make them do what he tell them to do. But forget what you see somebody video and analyze for you. Hey, this, forget them. All this is a strategy to distract or deceive people in donating money. Believe me. Believe me.
I agree with you on this, my dear. You analyze
I
it.
don't know what you think. I will make up my.
Spirit man.
Look at Obatobie's face. Look at the way. Look at the eyes. Look at action speak more louder than words.
Hey, man, this particular Vam 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 and his likes, and again, ingenuity right from inception. Emma, you're an adrocha. There's no two ways about it. ndị Igbo si na agwa ada agha ụmụ ife toro ogologo ihe ọwụ na agwa ụmụ ga-etori ogologo, and that is what it is. Now look at the people we're talking about, those who are playing the walls of Jericho in Finland, those who are playing the walls of the Berlin in Finland. Just look at what is happening now.
Biafran is here. Also, a poor man can never give you freedom, which is true, 100% correct.
I agree. But you know, the poor man is of different type. They are poor people with
Mezi, the demon I represent Nigeria Islamic government. Do you have problem about that?
You see, people with this kind of, you know, people that are always hungry, no matter how you feed them, they must be continue hungry. This is people with poor reasoning, poor, very wretched in mind and yes.
Ocean Master, onye ọbụla kotere ndị Nigeria. No, sorry, onye ọbụla kotere ụmụ Biafra, genuine Biafra. Onye ahụ kotere nsogbu. Onye ahụ kotere nsogbu.
You can never remain the same. You can never remain the same.
If Maazị Kai noticed, and I noticed it too, that this image o wepụtere, ịghọtago? Image pụtara wee see the ụdọ, the thing na consume. Ịghọtago? Imezi na-ekezi ịchafụ, ọ na-ekechizi isi pọnk ahụ. Hello?
Yes, I know you na-ekwu ọfụma.
Yeah, ọ na-ekechizi the isi pọnk ya, and not only that, ahụ afọ ọzọ ya now is about to deviate. Now ịbanyezi ihe ọzọ. You understand? So why ị ga-eji banyezie n'ihe ọzọ? Ọkụ ọ gụtara, ọ anamehuchago dị ọkụ.
Before na-abanye n'ife ọzọ, before na-ekechi isi o ya ekechikwala nke ọzọ maka o nwere program ọ nọ na ya, ofu ga-adapụ ibe nke ofu ga-adapụ ibe nke ọzọ, so o ya ekechichagodo ha na-abụ ka ha nụrụ ofu ebe, then o wee kwuo eziokwu ịma ife ọ ya eme. Go ahead. You see, exactly. If not only even equal and the buy, once you touch it, you pinch the truth, try to turn the truth upside down. There is always consequences for that. There's no two ways about it. Watch. When Mazin and the Kano was taken out, those who fall on the other side, some of us nona shout, the then genuine media teams, they see a lot that we see in distance. Maz Simon Ekpa saw that thing, stood his ground, stand and continue to stand his ground on the truth. Many, for the may a lot of things, for the weather makia, may cheer a lot of people on forever. Today, go and watch all of them that acted in that manner that year till date. Now, watch the people that fought against Simon Ekpa and the truth. Watch the people that fight and fighting Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, USB declared, and the truth. Watch all of them, how they are falling apart. Even some of them that have sense, that make sense in those days, once you deviate, once it's gone. That na or the just go out there and see to that's anointing now. If some people that make sense in the past, watch them the way they are today. I wish that now some of them they were at their old program and their recent program, put there side by side and way. So that is immediately you fall out from the truth, you fall out from the grace. And what is the outcome? Disgrace. That is it. Now coming to Yaine Kumakamazi Ekpa then, you see, you agree, you took those things, cast spells, do all manner of things. Today, are you looking at yourself and look what's those that you cast the spells onto? Watch them, watch yourself, compare yourself. Because ọ bụrụ imele ọgaranya, ọ bụrụ ịtajiri ọgaranya anya bụ isi, ọ bụrụ ịtajiri mmadụ anya ibe ya anya bụ isi, nọ ka ị na-ataji dị anya, ị na onwe ya na-edi ọgaranya ya, onye onwe ya na onye anyị na-atajiri anya ma gịnị ya na-abụ onye ka mma. That is it. So Biafrans, these guys, this bam 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 and likes. When I say likes, I count all of them, both Ogenkere, both CRC, GB, whatever they call themselves, Mama Davu, Betty Ford, Mama Obusi, that is in na California. All of them put together. Watch all of them, the way they go, the way they keep on falling, the way they keep on digging for themselves, digging the ground for themselves and falling into it, making it bottomless pit. What do we have to do? Obatubi said, if you know that you are in the path of the truth, never you deviate. Never you deviate. Sometimes it pains, it pinches, sometimes it's hard. But once you know that Nino knows you never change. Very soon it's gonna be smooth. In no distant time, you know what is about to come. And I think that some of them have perceived it. Some of them are begins to sense it. That is why you see them running kitty kitty kata kata kitty kitty kata kata. So you that is on the truth, why will you panic? Already we have crossed the Rubicon. Which is very easy. When you're climbing, it used to be hard, tough. But when you are descending, it's never the same because it is easy as rolling dice. So it's also good as nambada. Just a little patience. Obeloge. Osobaliru yabazu. So we need to tighten up the more. Tighten up and support the USB as declared, doing everything humanly possible. Now they are shouting, try to confuse themselves, try to create kind of confusions about what they said yesterday of going to Finland, of doing this and that, because they have gone all hakolako koka yesterday, trying to defend it. But you have known what you know. Some of us, before this thing begins to happen like this, we have analyzed it in the past, say it, and what we say to that time is happening today. Meaning that we see it today from distance. So whoever wants to go to Finland, go and support Obatubi, stand with Obatubi. Myself, every other person, if you have, thank God we are in holiday time for those who are working. If you buy your ticket in time, it's okay. No way to stand because everybody knows what I'm going to go here. Go there, make sure that you're present in court, either in courtrooms or outside the courtroom. Comport yourself very well. Don't mind those who will come to create some chaos, shenanigans, or try to do one or two things. When you see them, you know them. Use your own mind to compute their own mind immediately. So that is it. Mazika, thank you so much for this wonderful program. Thank you, Biafrans. Do not be moved. According by Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, I am Dilo. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ocean Master. God bless you. Okay. You know, I am somehow busy because I'm here with my landlady, so that's why I just allow you guys to talk.
On the one, so if I am Emily.
I know it's something. I get tomorrow.
Thank you very much. And God bless you.
And you too. My regards to your family. All right, my people, we are going to wind down. And thank you so much for your time. And I appreciate all of you that joined me this late hour. God bless you and see you tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Please, before you go, like the video. It's not going to cost you anything. Let me see how many people have liked the video. Well, 90 people have liked the video. I was even thinking that it's up to 100 and something. So 90 people. Please, if you have not liked the video, please do like the video before you go. Click on the like button. Thank you so much as you do so. See you tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye for now. Day one.
Oganyara chọrọ kogbenye biri, oganyara chọrọ kogbenye rie nri, ogbenye chekwugozi Chukwu. N'uche Chukwu abụzi ka ya eme, n'uche Chukwu abụzi ka ya eme n'ụwa, ihe o soro n'iro ya si arịbazi ya. Ogbenye bebe, oganyara nwụrịba, ogbenye nwụrị oganyara jadi ya soro ya, mana oganyara nwụọ, ogbenye adabebezi akwa. Oganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye biri, oganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye rie nri, ogbenye chekwubezi Chukwu. Ọ dịrị m mma ya dịrị ibe m, ọ dịrị nwoke mma ya dịrị nwanyị ma, na-anọkwa m n'ebe ebere ugo beru. Ọ dịrị m mma ya dịrị ibe m, ọ dịrị nwoke mma ọ dịrị nwanyị ma, ụkwa na-asa anya nna m n'ịga dị. Oganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye biri.